but also, you know, talking about the history of Deadlock Fight Night here. We're putting in a little bit of work. We got some stats now that we can go over and just sort of talk about the history.
All right, welcome everybody. We are going to be watching Fight Night and then playing in the NA version later. So stay tuned.
Yeah, you know, it's so just to kind of give you guys some context, right?
I will need to restart the stream when we play.
Deadlock Fight Night matches. I don't have the time to go collect the data from every single event that's happening from around the world. But we can take a look here at one of our first indicators of individual performance within these teams. It's called souls per minute. We're taking a look at the average souls per minute when it comes to EU across all the matches in Deadlock Fight Night, with a minimum of 3 maps being played, and we've taken a look at our top 10. I think one of the really interesting things about this is you can kind of also.
All right, we are live.
Kind of playing what? You look at
Souls per minute. Wolfie and Zergy at the top. Love the Fight Night coverage. What's up, Maeve? Oh, by the way, I haven't had time to get back to you on the DMs, but yeah, I'm not forgetting. What's up, Vish Kebab? Hello, hello.
Who, you know, we see a lot on Wraith, for instance. Play with me as well, which is he can like to roam between these like dual lanes. And
what's up, the Magic Shoe? What's up, Goose Land family?
Hardeki as well, and Hardeki is a really interesting one when we get to that best of 3 that I want to talk about here. But you can also get a really cool indicator of like what lanes kind of people are playing and how they do up against their opponents with this.
Is this EU? Yep. This is EU. NA's after. We're in the NA portion.
Like you say, when you add the context of the players' styles, obviously it's a little bit harder to break.
Gotta send it after learning a bunch of content from content like yours. Keep it up. Appreciate it. More videos to come this week. Stay tuned.
We've praised him in many respects, and we don't tend to necessarily look at the stats per se, but we just look at the play and sort of the result of the match. But to see that he has such high souls, given that he actually plays a very heavily roam-based style, is
excited. I'm excited to see some good quality games. I hope we'll get to see some.
Some of the more jungle-heavy players like Wolfie, who's going to be picking into those.
Good luck today. Thank you. Thank you. This is a co-stream with Seagull again. No, I don't think Seagull's live right now, is he?
And that is going to continue as we go into our team matchup.
He's not.
Of course, the rosters for today, where you know if you've been following.
Yeah, this is not with Seagull this time. What's up, Move for Rabbit?
The roster screen, though, when we go to
Who the EU teams are this week? There's DMF, Buff Enjoyers, and PS. Elias, Cumbria, or whatever.
Take a look here. Really, the biggest change that we've had.
So it should be good. Should be good.
Few weeks, really, is that Buff Enjoyers.
You're pocket main, but looking for other heroes to learn. Any suggestions for high helo ranked? Yeah, I think for pocket players, learning Lash is always going to be kind of good. One of the other like high skill spirit damage dealing heroes. So I think Lash is always a good one to pick up, and Paradox can be a good one to pick up too. If you like that playstyle. If you don't like that playstyle, then there's a bunch of other heroes. Kind of depends what you prefer. What's up, Edges? What's up, Lbeebs? What hero do you want to get better at that you don't feel super strong on right now? Yamato probably.
He brings into certain heroes. I know you did make a video on Hayes.
Unfortunately, you two are too good together, or good together, but this will still be good. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to do more stuff with Seagull in the future for sure, but yeah, we'll see. Is Oracle high elo? You place Oracle 5, and this is your first MOBA. All good. I wanted to ask any reason you stopped doing Warden ranked. Mostly just team thing. Like, realistically, I'm probably the best Warden player on my team, but from a draft perspective, a lot of the time, Tankman's going to be playing Warden because his hero pool is more limited. So, yeah. Basically, my team doesn't need me to play Warden right now. Would you be your team's Yamato player? Yeah. Otherwise, I'd be playing Warden. I love Warden. That character's quite strong too. Is Goober playing? Yeah. You just want more practice on your others. Yeah, that's literally the only reason. Whatever I play in ranked is a reflection of 2 things. Number 1, what heroes I believe is good, but number 2, what my team needs me to practice too. My team doesn't need me to practice Warden because I'm never going to be playing Warden in our games, almost. Because if we're picking Warden, then Tankman's going to be on it, because realistically, Tankman has like 2 heroes that we can pick for him, which is Warden or Mo and Krill, pretty much. And we can pick kind of Lady Geist, but his Lady Geist is like, I guess he has Lady Geist and Mirage too, but his Lady Geist and his Mirage are like, I would say, by far worse than his Warden and his Mo and Krill. Thanks for the Prime, Magic Shoe.
You know, over time in terms of people understanding what these characters.
Warden's been getting on your damn nerves.
Yeah, no,
damn.
Buff enjoyers. I did want to point out like D-Mov in particular.
I have a cat coming. Stella.
Be a very flexible player.
Maybe she'll come. No, I don't think she wants to.
Sub in last week for Scumbria for Sunset, who was having some PC issues. So he came in, ended up winning.
It's a shame watching you play the heroes I play super informative. You're picking up Wraith now yourself. Yeah, Wraith's a great hero. I mean, Wraith is definitely extremely strong right now. What are you expecting from the patch tomorrow? Honestly, I don't know what to expect. I know a lot of people are unhappy with different things. For example, matchmaking, the current meta,
falter.
Things like that. I expect we might see some overall meta changes once again, kind of around the pace of the game. We might see Wraith nerfs again. I'm not sure how the devs feel about Wraith. I think she probably still needs some nerfs. I don't think she needs like much nerfs, just a little bit. All right, we got the Monkrol 1v1. Here we go.
Can we replicate
Psycho versus Demov.
boxing gloves in person at a LAN where we get a boxing ring set up and two players go up and
Oh, the parry. Oh no, it's Jover.
I honestly, the way entertainment media is going, yes.
Oh wait, he baited out the parry?
Parry comes
Yo,
in.
just man fight him though, no?
Back and forth, but
Oh, another parry.
in the edge, gets
Damn.
the parry, and just finishes it off, securing the all-important choice.
My cat's going crazy.
Second pick, which
Hey everyone, hey Deathy. Wanted to thank you for your lash builds. Been having a ton of fun playing. I haven't even feel bad at the game. Thanks a lot. Hey, no worries. Being bad or good at the game, you know, as long as you're having fun, that's the most important thing. You think hero balance is really good at the moment, with only a few minor outliers? Yeah, I agree, we're in a good spot. You picked up Warden because of you. Wraith used to be my main, but started to feel a bit less reliable. Really? I think Wraith's in like an insane spot right now. I think Wraith is super strong. I've heard people say matchmaking has been better since they normalized the rank distribution. Anyone confirm? Haven't played in a few days. I mean, they normalized it yesterday, so I don't think we have enough like feeling. My games yesterday felt pretty decent though. You talking buying Curse a lot versus Yamato Pocket guys feels good to hate crime them? Yeah, I mean it's a good item against them for sure.
Yeah, true. It's definitely developing quite nicely. I'm just as a very quick side point. I'm quite.
I meant to say Mirage, not Wraith. Wraith has been nuts. Yeah, Mirage is still really good too. Mirage is nuts too. You're gonna do a vid of the new rank update? I don't really think there's much to talk about the new rank update, to be honest.
Full credibility, legitimacy. But all right, so first
maybe though.
Going to DMS, the Pocket ban. Pocket's been an interesting one.
But it's just like they normalized it, right? They made it more of a bell curve. I feel like there's not much to say. It's like in theory, this should lead to better matchmaking.
Otherwise, it's kind of just good.
There should be less spreads in the ranks in your games.
Targeted ban at this point. Wraith is considered, if we get the Buff Enjoyers ban of Wraith, is considered, I think, in the European region to be much higher on the list, priority list, to get that first pick. So that's kind of on meta from what we would expect now. And with the Yamato pick from DMS, also still considered with the.
You got owned by rank last week. You went from Oracle 5 to Archon 1.
Carries you can get.
That's just like the redistribution of ranks, honestly. A lot of people's ranks changed a lot. So like the redistribution of ranks, like you say you went from Oracle 5 to Archon, like okay, so if we take a look here and we just go on track lock, right, we go ranks, so you say Oracle 5 to Archon 1. Okay, so last week Oracle 5 was top 20% roughly last week, and this week Archon, would you say Archon 1? Yeah, you did D-rank significantly, actually. But now, like, Archon 5... So, Archon 6 is roughly the equivalent to what Oracle 5 used to be. So, if you get to Archon 6... If you get to Archon 6, that'll be roughly the equivalent, because the curve was changed significantly, yeah.
And I think that's maybe one thing, Dan, that's kind of hindered Buff Enjoyer's side. Is that
Buff Enjoyer's NA? No, they're all EU. This is EU. Don't I have EU? Wait, I have EU in my title, right?
So for them, individually, they have to really broaden their pool to be just as effective.
You think a video on what to do after getting rejuve, how to close out games would be good? Yeah, that could be good. There's a lot of good topics to cover. Moved from Archon 4 to Archon 1, and your matches felt a lot worse. Lots of feeders on my team. Interesting. I guess play more and report back. You went from Oracle 5 to Oracle 3, so you've actually ranked up? Yeah, pretty much. Reading is hard, no worries. Alright, so interesting. Okay, so Buff Enjoyers prioritizing Paradox again. I mean, it's you know, Mikhail's has a ton of games on Paradox, and Paradox is an insanely strong hero. They're prioritizing Mirage too. I think DMS had first pick, right? So they first pick Yamato, then they respond with Paradox Mirage, then they respond with Warden, and I would expect here, so the bans were Pocket Wraith. Lady Guy's third pick, really? Interesting.
Some of his weaknesses. The biggest thing is the recent change that happened where Unstoppable, the item, when you activate it, also Z's out all anti-healing to 0. That means you can go a more gun-based Warden build, pop Unstoppable in the middle of your ult, and then get massive healing at the same result and not just get completely blocked by all the heal banes, decays, and toxic bullets.
From playing Mirage, his gun feels very slow. The rate of fire bothers me a lot. Is it worth building some attack speed on him? Yeah, you can absolutely build attack speed on him. You can consider building Kinetic Dash, Swift Striker, if you like those items. Kinetic Dash and Swift Striker are both really good on Mirage, so that should... What's your prediction? Honestly, I don't know, because EU is so volatile. I feel like the competition's quite good there. I think the scene is quite healthy, like so I don't know. Is Mirage better build around Spirit Gun or NATO? Oh,
the bullet dance.
we just buffered for a sec.
Oh
Oh yeah, actually, I know why we buffered. Let me just, one sec. Let me just change my scene. I just need to do something, which is boom. Hey, boom. That should be good now. Nick Dash insane value on so many heroes. Love that item. Yeah, it's still a great item. Thanks. Hey, Deathy, appreciate your effort towards this game. Hey, appreciate you. Patch tomorrow or next Thursday? Tomorrow. I would say that Mirage is best build around his gun right now. Yeah, I think Mirage is best build around his gun right now. You can build NATO late game. The thing with Mirage is you can build gun and you can always just go Echo Shard NATO late game.
In this case, you can probably pick some.
What's up, Flameslinger? Love you too.
Priority things for your team and just be like, well, we don't have to worry too much if they get the Mirage.
Viscous 7, okay. Shiv. DMS has got a lot of tank, I will say. They've got a lot of beef on their team. Warden, Gaius, Yamato. No, these heroes are unkillable. These heroes are unkillable.
Warden, you need to get that unstoppable online.
Right, Sharik Mirage build, you really love it? Yeah, Sharik's a good one. I have a gun Mirage build too. It's a little bit different from his, but I think both are good. But definitely Sharik's build is good. Kelvin, okay.
Really playing out too much in this instance, but still.
Honestly, the thing that
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick, what really strikes out to me right now, as you look at this, Jason, nothing on DMS is easily killable at all. Yamato,
yeah, DMS has got the ultimate like tank lineup.
People are building Warden now, incredibly tanky. Shiv, Gaius,
Yeah, trying not to die, yeah.
Jason, who in the world do you dive on this team if you're buff enjoyers?
I will say this is kind of a decent response to Paradox, right? Because like, as Paradox, the only hero that you really want to swap on this team is like Yamato, I guess. Once you get Silence Wall. If you don't have Silence on your wall, then even swapping Yamato is not that good because you're just kind of getting her in there and she can just ult. Once you have Silence on your wall or Silence Cliff, then it's chill. Have you noticed the difference in how the different metas have been played EU versus NA? Oh yeah, there's huge differences between EU and NA. Like in NA, there's no way this draft goes the same way. Like no NA team would draft like this. Kelvin would have been picked way earlier. Warden would have been picked a little bit later. Viscous would have been picked earlier probably. Yeah. The bans are similar. I'd say most NA teams don't ban Pocket unless you're playing against Ido. But I think the Pocket ban is honestly justifiable. I think Pocket is still like insanely strong. And especially the way that DMS have drafted, like Pocket would be insanely strong against their team specifically. Is it really a weakness to have a team comp way more tanky without a specific carry? You definitely need like damage, but it's not like DMS's team is lacking damage, right? But if your team is all tank and you're lacking a little bit of damage or farming potential, then it's like, yeah, 5 tanks and a Lash would be kind of bad because you wouldn't really have damage. Like Lash is not really damage. Yeah, I mean, DMS have the best Haze player arguably right now, which is Play With Me. That guy's really good on Haze, very active. He brings a lot of, you know, I really think that if people from the Haze community are watching right now, Play With Me is the one person to have your eyes on. He's definitely making Haze look not bad.
I look at the DMS setup here, and it's like, who in the world do you go after? You almost
Haze over Infernus? Yeah, I mean, in NA, Infernus would definitely be picked here, but it looks like the EU teams are kind of like not prioritizing Infernus at all.
Better targets for, say, the Abrams to go in on right early, or you know,
has Infernus fallen off? Yeah, both teams just completely ignoring Infernus. The thing with Infernus is that Infernus early kind of feels shit, but Infernus late is really strong still. Once Infernus gets his timings, he's kind of raid boss, and we saw that in this weekend's tournament when Rocade played the Infernus early on. He didn't really do that much, but once he got Ricochet and he got going, it's rough. Does Warden count as DPS or tank? The great thing about Warden is that he's kind of both. He's a really tanky character, but he's not like a frontline character, although he kind of is with his ult. He doesn't have as much like CC as some other tanks, but he does damage. The thing with DMS is that they picked a bunch of tanky characters that still have decent damage output. Like Geist has a lot of damage with nade and everything. Warden has a lot of damage. Shiv's damage is okay. It's not like insane or anything. Shiv's probably the most like the least damaging tank they have. You don't know what's wrong with me, you don't deal damage with Infernus. Yeah, so as I've said to a couple people, the way that they changed Infernus, he's a little bit worse of a hero, but he's also much more skill dependent than he used to be, like aim dependent specifically. If you have bad aim on Infernus, you're gonna have a rough time.
I think you're completely right, because again, how DMS are going to play is that they have this like core like Kelvin, Shiv, Geist, and Warden that are going to.
I feel like no one is picking Lash. Yeah, Lash is not very high prio. I think Lash is good. I think a lot of it is also having Lash players, right? I think that Lash is one of those heroes where you need to play a lot of Lash for him to have good impact. And even then, for example, let's say you want to pick Lash against buff enjoyers. They have Viscous and Paradox, which are two like Viscous, Paradox, and Mirage are all really good against Lash. This is not a good team to pick Lash into against buff enjoyers. As buff enjoyers, you could have considered picking Lash, but kind of the same thing could be said. Lash is pretty good against Haze, but Lash sucks against Shiv. Lash is not good against Lady Guys. Lash is not good against Warden, and Lash is not good against Yamato. So it's just not a good game for Lash overall, I think. You can aim fine, but you're testing builds with Max 2. Yeah, Max 2 is not very good, in my opinion. You can test it, though. Yeah, if you can aim fine, that's not good enough. Like, legitimately, I think the only people that can make Infernus look good right now are, like, the top aimers. Like, if you're not, like, a top aimer, I think Infernus is a bad character. Like, being able to aim fine is not enough to make Infernus good right now. I think you need to legit be, like, an insane aimer for Infernus to be good. Mikhails has been spamming Lash. Interesting. Well, he's playing Paradox right now. Same with Haze, right? No, I think Haze is actually a little bit more forgiving than Infernus.
I agree with you for sure. Buff enjoyers.
Don't need to call you out like that, sorry. You're back on the aim labs grind? Yeah. Get it grinding. You hear so much conflicting stuff in Infernus. Some say he's really good laning phase, but then, like you said, he feels shitty early game until you come on. Okay, so his laning phase is actually decent. His laning phase is actually pretty good, but his after the period between the laning phase and when he comes online is not great. And also his laning phase is only good, like I said, if you're a really good aimer. Please explain what's different. The only difference is they keep making it harder to set people on fire as Infernus. They've made it exponentially harder to set people on fire, which means that now you need more headshots, and you just need to hit more shots in general to set someone on fire. And Infernus's entire laning stage is about setting people on fire.
I think that's a really good point.
You think Hybrid Geist with emphasis on bomb build is really OP right now? Super slept on? I think it's quite good, yeah.
Like heroes that are on by themselves. That's kind of like by design with the hero. And so what's going to happen, I'm pretty sure, is that the Mirage...
You think Mirage is really forgiving for players with bad aim because of how slow his shots are actually? It's just a different aiming style. I don't think Mirage is forgiving for players with bad aim. If you're building around his 3, you don't need to hit as many shots, so there is that. But in general, if you want to get the most value from Mirage, you definitely need to, like, you know, hit as many shots as possible. What is a good Wraith build with Shadow Weave? Shameless plug. You can look at my build in game called Deathy's Gank Wraith. That's pretty much what I play in tournaments if I'm playing Wraith.
In the money match, and I think Jason made a very good point about itemization here, particularly Metal Skin, because people think about Metal Skin to counter Haze, but it's also one of the very best items at making a Warden's Day pretty difficult.
Mirage feels like he really needs that shot to be particularly impactful.
Honestly,
really?
I don't hate the idea of
I actually don't feel that way. Good luck tonight. Thank you.
as the game goes on.
Gun Wraith viable or no? Viable. It's just, oh, we found some junk files. Uh-oh.
I think again one of the reasons why
Dude, why haven't I not uninstalled that shit? Why haven't I not uninstalled that shit?
So much on just fixation in general.
I keep forgetting. Gun Wraith is viable, but it's just kind of like shit compared to Spirit Wraith in competitive play at the very least. Spirit Wraith is just so much better at being active.
Just bursting you down. So you might be...
Why do you have a 70% win rate on Abrams and Oracle, but barely script 50% on anyone else? Kind of sounds like you've developed a playstyle that works really well on Abrams. Are you relying... Oh, what the fuck is happening to the stream? Whoa. Whoa!
Now, Dan, as we look at this lane setup and
Yeah, we're good.
how it, develops here,
It's probably because on Abrams, it can be quite easy to get away with a lot of things that you can't get away with on other characters. For example, Abrams' laning stage is very forgiving compared to other characters. It could be that. Abrams also has a lot of guaranteed damage from charge into heavy melee, which a lot of other characters don't have. So it's probably just the fact that on Abrams, like, you're getting away with a lot of stuff that you can't get away with other characters, and you might not be adapting. But obviously it's hard. The cleaner moment, yeah.
I think is very likely as soon as this wave even gets pushed up.
Yeah, it's a great point.
Game promises, all right, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for this game. From a draft perspective, I will say I do prefer... Wait, Obi Kim is now on buff and doors. Interesting. Oh yeah, they got rid of Piggy. I'm interested why, but I guess you'll never really know 100%. Anybody know why they swapped out Piggy? Is he having like bad performances or something? Oh wait, I have a cat. I have a cat with me.
Kind of gank him
Bella?
pretty much any moment.
He is a young cat. He's a little bit over 1 year old, and you know, he's very shy. You can see she doesn't really want to look into the camera. She's like, no, I'm good.
Really, if you get low, suddenly you're in the range of a flask, and
But she just wants to be on my lap right now.
you're done, right? So, keeping an eye on health from the early on here.
Pretty sure Obi Kim's closer with Dimav and Sherik. Maybe.
A little bit of puddle punch on the Warden.
He wasn't playing supports to full potential.
Very
Okay.
annoying. Viscous is really strong in like
Fair
Demon,
enough.
especially has a great Viscous.
DMS doesn't have a lot of CC. That is true. DMS does not have a ton of CC. That is correct.
Some of the most,
On the other side, they have a lot more stuns. That is true for sure. At the same time, DMS's comp is just like really good at just surviving through the stuns, though. You think your cat knows what a camera is? Oh, yeah, you're right. She's fucking dumb. You're right. She doesn't know much better than you saying shit.
Zergy's life quite difficult in the early stages here. Just really keeping him.
What is Hayes build around now in pro play? Is it still Ricochet old build? No, Hayes players build very active in pro play, just like trying to be all over the map and shit.
Just because of the AoE of the right click. It's one of those things where it's not going to full to zero you, but if you're already low, which Zergy was in that case, it could be the thing that...
Why don't I see high rank players using quick buys? Because you're used to the shop as is? Honestly, for me, that's mostly it. I actually forget quick buy exists a lot of the time. Yeah. I actually just forget quick buy exists. Very interesting. Piggy all swapped out, yeah.
Yeah,
You also buy Ricochet on Hayes? I mean, late game, yeah. Late game.
I noted the build that Source also published it as well, if that's something you want to find.
Have you thought about advertising your paid coaching on Tracklock?
The extra stamina online there as well, so that's going to enable them to start.
Do they even offer that? I don't even advertise my paid coaching anywhere, pretty much. Oh, my cat almost fell. She's kind of dumb, so she almost fell off my lap. I don't even know how that's possible.
That, hey, like, I know that play with me is going to be coming into my lane. I need to like freeze the creeps more. I need to play by my tower more.
Well, Abrams
hello, Zebicus. Quick buy is barely faster than normal. I mean, it's faster. I mean, it's like it's saying in Dota, quick buy is barely faster. Like, quick buy is definitely faster. It's definitely significantly faster, especially like quick buy matters a lot when you're in situations where let's say you go to a shop and you're like halfway, like you're almost like fighting, you know what I mean? Hold your cat up like it's 7 ulting. I don't think she'll appreciate that. She's kind of freaking out on my lap right now. She can't find a position. That's good.
Yeah, really good comms there from DMS to announce that, because obviously it's quite obvious that the Ivy's flying around in the direction.
Kind of rare to be buying more than like 2 items at once. Yeah, that's true. Did Piggy leave Buff and Drawers? I don't know exactly what happened. It doesn't sound like he just left. Sounds like they did a roster swap. Oh yeah, I'm not sure. Oh wait, the dome into the ball. Oh, here we go. Boom. Kill. Wrap your cat in a ball like Viscous ult. Piggy was dropped. Yeah, okay. Expecting new heroes for tomorrow's regular update? I wouldn't be surprised if there's a new hero. I think Holiday might be ready. Not sure. Alright, I'm gonna let my cat go because she's just like not finding a comfortable spot. Pretty even so far. So one thing I want you guys to pay attention to, right, is that if you watch any high-level team, whether it be in EU or in NA, I would say less so in NA a little bit, just because NA just has less high-level teams, because, you know, the player base is just way smaller. If you watch high-level teams, one thing you'll notice is that they're very, very active in the laning stage around a lot of things, like timings, for example. And so this is a concept that I think is very, very underutilized from 99% of the player base. Regardless of your rank, this is applicable. But basically, if you watch these players, like the moment that they have ults, as you can see, for example, right now on Buff and Warriors, like most of their characters don't have ults, and they used ults to set up opportunities, right? So here, I would expect DMS to try to play around their power spikes a little bit. For example, like the moment that Paradox got swap, I can almost promise you, if we go back, that she started looking for a play, whether it be in a nearby lane or in her own lane, right? But they don't just sit in their own lanes and do stuff, right? As you can see, the Ivy, like the Ivy's in between 2 lanes right now on the minimap. You can kind of see it. Just flying around looking for an opportunity with his ult, right? And then Paradox, so Mikhail's is now rotating. So Listic dies, but Mikhail's is coming on the Paradox here. Oh wait, here we go. Boom. My god, look at him go. He's got max rage. He's got Locket. Locket, reactive barrier. Yeah, with reactive barrier, it's pretty hard. You say NA has a smaller player base? Yeah, NA definitely has a smaller player base. It's significantly smaller than EU for sure. EU, NA, I would agree with you right now, yeah. I would say 2 months ago I wouldn't have agreed with you, but now I think EU is definitely better than NA. As much as I don't want that to be true. EU just has way more players that take the game seriously as well. Way more teams that have stability, right? Like Buff and Doris, for example, have had 1 roster change in the past, like, what, 3 months or something? Like, they've been a team since August. They've had 1 roster change, right? In NA, that's, like, unheard of.
in and around the Cosmic Veil. Puddle punch down. Zergy going, nope, I want in on that, and that's enough.
You're worried about this game going big? What do you mean?
Oh my goodness, this is so sketchy now for DMS. They are losing a lot of kills.
Can top EU teams be top ending on ping? I don't think so. Ping is a pretty big deal. It depends what the ping is, though. If they're playing on like 90 ping, maybe. But even then, I don't think the top EU teams are that much better than the top NA teams, if at all. It's just that on average, the competition in EU is a lot like healthier. You know what I mean? Like right now, if you're a top NA team, like realistically, there's Llama Lords and there's Hydration, and then there's us, right? TF2 Boomers, and we're like, I would say that we're like a step below Llama Lords and Hydration. Although I think we have fighting chances if we're having a good game, but it's very easy for us to like also crumble due to all sorts of reasons that we're working on. It's a combination of like individual skill and also like team play. But yeah.
As we start approaching the 10-minute mark, right, where teams start fighting for mid buffs and you start getting earned plays, it's really either team's game here.
You think this game will blow up once it releases? I have no idea. Maybe. I think this game has a lot of potential. We'll see, though.
We can make their presence known. See if the follow through is going to be there. Psycho, for now, just dealing with the goo ball in the back, getting zoned out of the rest of the...
I think it'll be very interesting to see the trajectory that this game takes, because a lot of people are complaining about a lot of different things right now, and a lot of those complaints are kind of valid. At the same time, it's been a really long time since we've seen a playtest like this, which is like, it's technically closed, invite only, right? But at the same time, everybody who realistically wants to get in can get in, pretty much. And the other thing is, people are playing it every day. There's no restricted time windows. There's nothing, right? It's essentially, it is a live service game, right? It's essentially, quote unquote, out already. Anyone that wants to play it, as long as you know someone or you get an invite somehow, which is very easy to get an invite, you can get in. So, people's opinions of this game are going to be forged at this stage, and obviously Valve is trying a lot of different stuff to see what works and what doesn't work, and some people really hate the stuff that they're trying, right? Like a lot of people have not liked the current meta that we're in or whatever. And if that warps their opinion of the game forever, that could be very bad. That could be very bad for the game as a whole, right? But, so I guess we'll see. A lot of people are forgetting it's a playtest because it doesn't feel like a playtest at all, right? Like it's a playtest in name, but it doesn't feel like one. A lot of action here over the buffs. Fights on both sides.
That's a win on the left side of the map there for DMS. We did not see precisely who won out on
a pretty even laning stage so far.
It looks like Buff enjoys based off what we see on the mini map. But
here comes the Echo 13, gonna just go for the tower here. Yeah, so slight advantage for DMS. I mean, they have like one more tower, but like it doesn't really matter that much. Actually, they have two more towers now. Yeah, they have two more towers, so they have a flex slot. Wait, do they have two more towers? No, sorry, they have, no, they have one more tower. They don't have a flex slot. I lied.
The Yamato ult wasn't needed for the tower in all likelihood, and Saf did the
not everyone's built for this game. Yeah, that's fair. They should remove invite only if they want to keep player base. People get bored. We need new players to keep the game alive until release. I don't know if they care about the player base right now, to be honest. I mean, they need enough player base to get data. That's probably what they care about most. Right? We'll see though. Honestly, them making the game like fully open is the last thing that I care about. I want them to figure out the core systems before we do that, I want them to like, I want the development team to feel, and the community to feel confident that we've hit a good balance for, comeback formulas, for the earn, for the mid boss, for the overall like pace of the game, right? Once we've like, in mid to high turners, you're stuck in 15-minute queue. 15-minute, you're lucky. Yesterday I was queuing for 30+ minutes. Obviously, I also want more players, right? But more importantly, I want the game to succeed long term. I don't want like band-aid fixes that's like, hey, let's get more players right now. I want to figure out the core systems, make sure that the core systems are in a good place, and then, I think that's, yeah.
Absolutely. And
you're always interested in the data from games, yeah. There has been 0 advertisement for this game yet. It'll blow a game, we'll see. Is Ivy Urn flying a lot? Yeah, it is. Urn and mid-boss feel too undercooked right now? What do you mean by undercooked? I feel like Urn's actually in a decent spot right now, to be honest, after the recent changes. I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys like the current Urn?
In terms of power spikes.
You D-ranked from Ascendant 4 to Phantom 2. You probably didn't D-rank that much.
Big edge right now. It's very even. There's a little bit of a Guardian advantage. DMS has one more Guardian.
You like current earn?
And again, Saf may be slightly ahead.
More the same, yeah.
Neither team really
They just adjusted a lot of ranks.
I'm going to be full ahead. Not finding word connected. D-Mob.
You don't want another Overwatch? You want this game to succeed? I mean, I think the odds for this game to succeed are, you know, pretty big, considering it. Valve is usually pretty good at making games work and making good games. They're usually bad at, I mean, there's a couple things Valve are notoriously bad at. First of all is, like, ranked. They kind of suck at making ranked systems in most of their games. The second thing is they suck at, like, I mean, they don't really advertise their games much, you know? You don't like the idea of earn? It's not interactive for the earn carrier? Is that really an issue, though? First earn should go to losing team side if there is above 15% different in souls. I disagree, because I think that if you lost lane it bad enough for there to be a 15% difference in soul, like, you got shit stomped, you know what I mean? 15% difference in soul and lane is big. It's big. So I feel like that's just, you want comeback mechanics to allow people to come back into the game if they deserve it. You don't want comeback mechanics to just be like a free, like, hey, I'm back in the game, which is kind of what it was before with the earn. So yeah. They suck at communicating and making anti-cheats. See, the thing is that the Deadlock dev team is actually really good at communicating, though. I would say, for Valve standards, at least. Yo, thanks for the Prime CTK. What do you think Valve's team needs to focus on? I think, like I said, the core systems are the #1 thing. Like, they need to figure out the kill gold formula, right? Like, how many souls should a kill give? They need to, like, really, like, hone that down to a number where it feels good. They need to figure out what's the ideal game length for Deadlock. A lot of people right now, from what I've heard, have been complaining the game is a little bit too fast. Could the games last another 5 minutes on average? Maybe. A lot of people have told me that they preferred when the games were a little bit longer, and honestly, it's kind of hard to disagree with them. The game right now, it's very, like, if you guys in tournament games, if you see a 20-minute game, it doesn't even mean that was a roll. At the very highest level, 20-minute games can happen without it being a roll. Like, it can be a 20-minute game and not have been a roll, right? Like, right now, that can happen. Like, for example, in Fight Night, today, if we see 20-minute games, it doesn't mean it was a roll. Like, it could just be like they won one really good fight, they got mid-boss, and then, yeah. What's up, Makako? Early game kills feel so useless? Yeah, they are, and I think, I mean, that is clearly by design. They don't want the game to be too snowbally at the beginning, right? If you make the game too snowbally at the beginning, it can feel pretty bad. And so, it's not as snowbally as it was. I feel like Death Snipers scale insanely fast? Yeah, they do. But they've made that on purpose as well, right? Mid boss at 15 minutes and team wipe, you can end game. Yeah, it definitely feels that way sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. It looks like it's gonna be another.
Burn feels odd, hard to explain how easy it is to drop, fight, pick it back up. Yeah, I do agree that that part is kind of weird with Earn, yeah. Small player base makes people quit. Instead of playing with people in your rank, games combine Phantom, Ascendant, and Eternus, so don't want proper data to change players. Yeah, I mean, the core issue that you described there was, I mean, it's partly just ranked, right? If you have lobbies that are like a bigger spread, of course the data is a little bit more skewed, but it's not as big of an issue if it's not ranked, because people won't care. I do think that they probably released ranked too early, but yeah. Are there any Shiv 1 tricks in high rank? Yeah, I think so. I think there's like 1 or 2. Let me think. Shiv 1 tricks. I think there's Dash. That guy plays a lot of Shiv in NA. I think he's pretty much a 1 trick. I've never seen him play anything else. And then there's another guy too. His name? I don't know. I don't remember.
Absolutely. I feel like you would have had to have had. You would have had to have had Frozen Shelter online, probably.
You want to try the new MOBA BR game, Supervive? A mixture of MOBA and BR sounds like a terrible idea, but I don't know, maybe.
With the rejuve up and how all the lanes will become pushed, and with all this map control, the earn run looks like it could be trivial for Buff Enjoyers. The question is, how do DMS respond?
All right, so Buff Enjoyers got mid buff here. You think the soul share system is going in the right direction? Yeah, 100%. I think it might still need a little bit of fine tuning, but I think it's in the right direction. I think right now it's in an okay spot. I think it might need to be like slightly readjusted. The one thing that I would do is I think I would heavily penalize players for stacking a lot in one lane. I think the game would just be a lot more interesting that way. So I think you shouldn't be penalized too much for having 2 to 3 people in a lane. But I think having 6 people in a lane, you should be like pretty penalized for, in my opinion. Which right now you're not really penalized at all. You get the same amount of souls. Yeah.
Exactly what
basically.
You mentioned, CP, that DMS are going to go for a push there. So instead, Buff and Joyce, instead of expecting a...
You really dislike the 45-minute games in Deadlock feels like a slog. You think 30 to 35 is fun? Yeah, the problem right now is that at the highest level, the games are not 30 to 35 minutes, right? And one thing that's important to understand is that what's happening at the highest level is only going... It's only a matter of time before what's happening at the highest level is what's happening at lower ranks. You know what I mean? You could argue the penalty is the troopers somewhere else are dying. Yeah, sure. But also the advantage is that, you know, you're getting objectives, you're fighting, whatever. Yeah, is jungle respawn on Dota 2 logic or LoL logic?
That is the absolute state of Wolfie right now in the Shiv.
Wait, what?
That is not where you want to be in a Shiv. You talk about, oh, they have a tanky front line. Shiv isn't tanky right now. Shiv is fodder.
Did you do them 1-1? Yeah, they did.
Ooh, shit,
they did.
Yeah, that's not supposed to go together, those two words. So... Another push coming in here from Zergy. I feel like Zergy's been...
It's unfortunate that Salty lost the 1-1. I had a lot of faith in him. I had a lot of faith in Salty, but unfortunately, Salty lost the 1-1. I guess I wasn't supposed to spoil it, because it will be seen on the stream later. Oh, fuck. Yeah, the 1-1 is honestly funny. Oh, spoiler alert. Salty loses the 1-1. Delete the VOD, yeah.
But Buff and Joyce, again, they've got their rejuve there. And I feel like DMS...
You surprised no banning Paradox? Yeah, I mean, Paradox is just, Paradox is pretty high value, but in EU, they, like, prioritize Paradox way less than we do in NA. In NA, Paradox is almost always, like, banned or first pick, but in EU, not as much. Haven is goated low-key. I guess so, yeah. I know that you knew that. You have the insider info.
You do not fight until that's up, if you at all can help it.
And he also likes Dynamo a lot more. Yeah, I'm surprised Dynamo went completely unpicked. In NA, there's no chance Dynamo goes completely unpicked in these games.
Just a 20k soul difference, not unrecoverable. But the winning a team fight, converting into mid-boss, that is a very scary prospect in the way...
No banning Paradox because Mikhail's. I mean, Mikhail's obviously really good at Paradox, but Mikhail's hero pool has diversified enough that he's not like a one-trick. You likes Ivy more than us? Yeah.
As well at the same time with their advantages and making sure that they adhere to the very important sage old advice.
They also like
when you were ahead.
I mean, obviously they like Hayes more. There's a couple things they like more. Is there a reward for winning Fight Night? Yeah, it's $1,000. Mikhail's can play literally any hero. Okay, I mean that's just probably not true, but yeah, he does have a hero pool, but he can't play every hero. Not at this level, right? Like, you're not just going to spin the roulette and put Mikhail's on any hero against, like, the best teams in Europe. You're just not. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, at this level, I'm sure he has maybe 5 or 6 heroes he feels comfortable playing in scrims. But I don't think anyone has more than 5 or 6 heroes they play in tournaments / scrims. What is Mikhail's known for? He's known for his Paradox gameplay.
It gets worse and worse for the other team as...
How's the Vindicta pick rate been? They didn't pick her this game, which is interesting. I would have thought that for Buff Enjoyers, this actually would be a pretty okay Vindicta game. I mean, other than the fact you're playing against Yamato, but a lot of characters that Vindicta kind of, like, fucks really bad with Crow. Like, Crow's really good against Shiv. Crow's really good against Warden. It's really good against, like, Geist and Kelvin, too. Feels odd that there's no reward for last hitting mid-boss as a Crystal. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, actually. You're not too familiar with tournament structures. Fight Night is weekly, right? Do they have specific EU weeks, specific NA? They just do NA and EU on the same day every week. So, like, EU is first, and then NA second.
Value getting medal skins at this point because most of the damage on the other team is actually spirit damage, and it's not like Play With Me is outrageously farmed or something like that. So I feel like the medal skin doesn't get too much value, especially in the way that Play With Me also plays.
Otto under pressure down here in lane 4. You just see the 7 damage rolling in the back. Force the early shadow transformation.
7 next unranked? Wait, why?
So I believe Saf did
you redeem some points or something?
That would be my assumption here.
Next unranked might be in a little bit. Not sure. You're expecting a reactive barrier nerf on Thursday? Really? I think reactive barrier is good, but I think it's in a fine spot. I don't think it needs to be nerfed. Yeah? Okay, wait, let me just verify.
So oftentimes the Yen can be used to bait. It's something that will signal to the other team, oh, here's
sounds good. I'll pick 7 next unrated game.
Some kind of plan to do something off of. So just by having the urn, you're forcing, in this case, Buff and Joys will be forcing DMS to reposition as a team. And they have decided, okay, we are going to fortify the...
You think 30-40 minutes is perfect? Yeah, right now it's not 30-40 minutes though, on average. Like,
that's usually the first...
I mean, it can be. But like, for example, this game, I mean, right now Buff and Joys have a very significant lead. Here, I think they can probably force a fight, right? I mean, they're up 20k. Everybody needs to just buy their items, and here they just, like, I think they just force the fight.
They're going to go into a meat grinder and DMS.
Oh, thanks for the prime, Tetsuya.
Not only even the soul count, but they would probably at that point be in the lead. So they have to be very, very careful about how they approach.
Knowing hero on this level is knowing limits. Game is not long enough. Is not out long enough to learn every hero as a comfort pick. Game will never be out long enough to learn every hero as a comfort pick. I mean, in any MOBA, players have hero pools, right? Yo, Daniel, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated, guys. Thanks for the subs. I appreciate the support. Alright, if we look at the state, okay, so Sharik went crippling headshot, toxic bullets. Play With Me has metal skin quite early. Pretty interesting for Play With Me to get metal skin this early.
Yeah, I mean, you have to take advantage of Saf being out, and that pick, of course, being really, really huge.
The standards for playing a hero just go up, so it's always going to be 5 to 10 at most. Yeah, honestly, I don't think anyone has a hero pool anywhere close to 10 heroes at the highest level. Like, if you look at most, even if you look at Hydra Nation, if you look at all the EU teams, right, every player is going to be on like 4 to 5 heroes, right? For example, Play With Me, I feel like Play With Me is almost always on Haze or Wraith, right? If you look... Oh my god, yo, thanks for the Prime Slush. Sai RBT, thank you for the tier 1 subs. Much appreciated, guys. That's awesome. Like, Zergi's always going to be on, like, 1 of 4 heroes. Dimov has, like, 3 or 4 heroes that he plays. He plays Yamato, Pocket, Goo pretty much always, right? Maybe he plays some other heroes. Mikhail's, I've seen him play a couple heroes, but I think in tournaments he only plays a few. I've seen him play Lash, I've seen him play Paradox, I've seen him play some other things. And Sharik has been, like, Dynamo, Mirage, like, some other things, but... Yeah. Did you come from Dota, Deathy? I mean, I played a lot of games, but Dota was my most recent main game, yes. I was 6.5k MMR.
They're going to try and ram the
a little bit of a noob.
I'm not sure DMS really could do anything about it. You're not going to have Play With Me and
Buff and Joys don't have the macro. They lose almost lose all drafts, I think. I don't know. I don't know if they lost this draft. I did really like DMS's draft, but here it looks like Buff and Joys have a very, very significant advantage from macro play, I would say. They're up almost like 40k after this turn, I think. So at this point, it's just like they don't have mid buff anymore, but they just have such a big advantage. I mean, they're going to play it safe, and they're probably just going to like chill for a second, reset, buy their items. But at this point, they're up almost like they're up 35k. It's very significant. You had Warden to my pool thanks to you. Hey, I appreciate that.
They have more time where they'll be taking edges and
how much does time played matter? I mean, it's like anything, right? The more time you have, the better you're going to be. Of course, is it possible to get better without having a ton of time played? Yes, but like, if you ask me who's going to win between someone that has 4,000 games played and someone that has 1,000 games played, most of the time it's going to be the person with 4,000 game played, right? Repetitions do matter a lot. Of course, you should be smart about them, but grinding, like... Grinding is, yeah. Yeah, they do also have more flex slots, yeah.
So they still have to worry about rotations, and hey, they might not even wait for that. They say, we want mid-boss now.
Yeah, well, pretty much all the ults are up for DMS, so they could try to just bait with the mid-boss.
So they're just going to bait mid-boss and look for the fight here, it looks like.
And that does seem to be what they're doing. And this is going to force out some abilities.
I don't think they're going to be able to catch anyone here. Oh, maybe? Wait.
And there's...
They call Yamato, but she can just ult. Oh wait, she didn't get her ult off? Is she silenced now? They used a lot of resources in Yamato. Oh god, the split cam. Oh god, this is terrible. Okay, I really disagree with the split cam usage there. I can't see shit. Just focus on one person, but it looks like a really bad fight.
And perhaps that split push wasn't worth it in the end.
I can't say enough about what Zergi did in that fight too. Zergi using the zip line as just a way of dodging a lot of Yamato damage. Really good movement technique. DMS down 3. First stage patron gonna fall.
Like, okay, Deadlock Fight Night has the best production. They have the best production and they have the best tournament organizers and everything out of almost any tournament that I've seen. But that split cam was not good. I have to be honest. That split cam was not good. Yo, thanks for the prime off spec. Replace mid-boss with a parkour selection? That'd be funny.
40%. Patron dropping. Warden down. DMS not going to do it this time here, Dan, as Buff Enjoyers.
They're trying new things, etc. Yeah, of course. I'm just saying that at feedback. I mean, I love the people at Deadlock Fight Night, you know? I mean, I've talked to ZP quite a bit and stuff, so, like, this is, you know, it's really not a problem. All right, Buff Enjoyers win. Pretty decisive win. You know, this is what I mean, though. This game was not a roll, but this game was, what, 24 minutes? Like, that game was, like, 24 minutes long, right? 25 minutes max. It was around 25 minutes, and it was not a roll. I would not say by any stretch of the imagination that Buff Enjoyers just like fucking steamrolled the enemy team, right? It was a good victory, but it was very close for a lot. It would be cool to see Deathy play in Fight Night. I'm playing tonight. I've played in 3 Fight Nights already. That's gonna be my 4th Fight Night tonight. You're okay with them experimenting? Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, it's just feedback. Like, I'm totally fine with them experimenting.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think
yeah, we're playing tonight against Llama Lords. I'll be streaming it, streaming my perspective. We'll give it our best. I think realistically, if I'm being honest with myself and with you guys, Llama Lords are definitely the favorites in the matchup. But I think we've got a fighting chance, and we're just gonna send it. Oh my god, Sandman, absolute Chad, 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Goddamn. You guys are sick. Are you playing with Goober? Yeah, we're playing with Goober tonight. It seemed kind of like a roll that we're up 20k the whole match. They weren't. Yeah, they weren't up 20k the whole match. Like, if we look... Okay, so let me just show you guys what I mean. So if we look here, we scroll back, right? So they were up 20k. They were up 15k at 20 minutes, sure. But if we go back... So... At 1740, right? At 1740, it's 93k to 95k. Like, the game was very, very close up until one fight.
The DMS team that's pushing an objective, and now we've got 2 players from DMS deep in enemy territory there towards lane 4.
Let me see. Sorry, I kind of missed your message off. My friend did a coaching session with you, and it seemed to help. I'm interested, but the main build I go gets kind of riffed on as a meme build, so I'm not sure if it would be a good use of time. Do you think you could help with some reverb ult guys general gameplay? At the end of the day, in a lot of coaching sessions, I don't focus on the item build specifically. The item build, I do give suggestions, but I try not to worry too much about the item build or the playstyle. I try to focus more on the macro and micro aspects of the gameplay. So I think you could still get stuff out of it, but at the end of the day, it's your decision, of course. But yeah, the game was very even until the 1830 mark when they won a fight and they got Urn. And so since they won a fight and they got Urn, at that point, they started having a significant lead, right? But it wasn't a roll or anything. The game was very, very even until that point. Reverb old guys, do I? It's kind of funny. I'm happy to see a young startup YouTuber make it slowly. When this game launches, your channel is going to be huge. I mean, you know, I hope so. And to be honest, I don't even want my channel to be huge. I mean, I guess if it's huge, that's cool. I just, you know, just want to be able to keep pursuing this or whatever, which I am right now, thanks to you guys. So I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I don't need my channel to be like, you know, hundreds of thousands of subscribers or whatever. I mean, obviously, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome to be able to share my content with as many people as possible. But, you know, I just want to make good content and have, you know, help people. Yeah. You're having a hard time finding high-level Kelvins to spectate in the watch tab. Is he still good, or just a symptom of solo queue? It's just a symptom of solo queue. He's still very good. Still very good. Just a solo queue moment. All right, I'm going to up the volume, and I'm going to go to the bathroom.
But also the ability for him to help snowball some of these lanes, that if anyone kind of fell behind, they wouldn't fall too far behind. But you look at like Hapex right now, and again, I'm not trying to pick on him. I hope he doesn't watch us back and be like, man, I really hate that Jason Kaplan guy. But I mean, he's only at about 18,000 souls, and he's consistently really far behind the rest of his teammates, which isn't necessarily the biggest of deals when it comes to playing like more of the supporting kind of role. But like him and Wolfie together were kind of behind. They weren't able to be like a beefy frontline to allow play with me to look for these you know, split pushes. And I also have to give a massive amount of credit to Listic, because I feel like he was dealing with play with me so well. Like, he was always seeming to focus him down in these fights, whether it was hitting a charge or just meleeing him, and really prevented play with me from having impact that we've seen in the past.
The other thing too, you wonder why Play With Me didn't get as good of a start, and you looked at how the lane matchups were going, particularly where the lane position was in lane 4, and a lot of the time Listic was just letting the wave go up. Listic was playing really safe, letting the lane freeze more at his side, And with Listic not pushing up and Wolfie pushing up at the same time, Play With Me didn't have the same amount of opportunities to get a little bit of bonus soak the way that they did in some of the other games we've seen with DMS, right? The wave control element there I think was really interesting, and I think that's one part Listic just going, okay, I'm going to play back and keep the wave as far back as possible, but also one part I think Wolfie was being pretty aggro in lane and didn't try to sort of compete and, you know, keep the lane more in the middle, right? Like, you look at how that went down, it meant that Play With Me going into mid game was at more like 5.5k instead of 7k. So the way that lane 4 went down, you do a post-mortem on the match ID, I think it'd be really interesting to look at that versus games where Play With Me actually took off like a rocket ship.
Yeah, and obviously the big change that kind of facilitates this is the troopers do more damage to each other, right? I think it was like a 20% buff. They do 20% more damage, which means it's a lot harder to kind of stall your lane out if you accidentally attack too many times, which is maybe what happened, as you're saying, with Wolfie. But Listic, I mean, overall, Buff Enjoyers, I'm seeing a massive turnaround in their early game, which I think if they clean that up, they easily would be the strongest team when it came to EU, instead of just being a mix between them, Buff Enjoyers, and DMS. And
what I
we're
missed?
seeing at Buff Enjoyers right now, I'm kind of excited for it. I would love to see Buff Enjoyers get back on top, because it's been quite a few weeks.
You become huge. Can you not become another XQC?
Yeah, definitely.
I prefer you speaking like a human. I don't know how I would become like an XQC suddenly, just randomly.
It comes off the gas a little bit, and it's a bit of complacency that sets in. But as soon as you start losing, I mean, there's no better motivation than to kind of.
How do I become XQC?
And maybe that's where Buff Enjoyers are right now. And we'll see if they can keep it rolling.
Grandma getting a buff? Which grandma? Where's Piggy? Piggy got dropped apparently. What work did you do before this? I was a consultant. I did consulting for ERPs and stuff like that. Digital transformation.
Players you could nominate here, but the one that got hit here, Jason, I think definitely makes a whole lot of sense.
I need you to see the movement clip kill from this haze. This shit is insane. Alright, one second, let me look at it. Let me open it in another tab real quick.
Sorry, you don't get to choose who the player of the match is. I get to choose.
Yo, Luxon. Keep up being the best influence in the community. Much appreciated. I do my best.
I'm looking at the,
thanks for the tier 1.
Right now, I don't see DMOV anywhere.
For the sub.
So ZP, you're not getting out
oh yeah, I've seen this.
I give it to Listic actually. I wanted to focus on him in particular in terms of like how he's.
I haven't seen this clip specifically, but it's good movement. Really I love that.
Like the key kill target.
You work in digital transformation too?
And I said this before
nice.
About him. His
pays the bills.
with me made it really difficult for him to ever really power up to this level where he could be this.
I said the Castro said the EU teams need to watch some Desi tutorials.
Play with me, playing safe in lane. I feel like Listic really stepped up for the team here.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think ZP made a great point.
What's digital transformation? It's just like automation, ERPs, CRMs, I mean, a bunch of stuff like that. Yeah.
And there were some of those key moments of that charge comes in. This fight exactly is precisely what I'm talking about. The charge coming in there was just unbelievable.
The French-Canadian connection?
Because you
I
had
guess so.
A situation that was very favorable for DMS, and this kind of stuff was what slowed them down.
Pretend you know what you're talking about, you get paid for it? Yeah, pretty much.
Freezing, which we called out in the match, to just make sure that he wouldn't be.
How does that stun? How does that stun? How does that stun the haze? If I'm not haze, dude, I'm fucking mad. If I'm that haze, I'm fucking mad, bro.
On Abrams, I mean, I feel like yeah, that's always good. You gotta get that plaudits for that one.
I mean, you can't even ban Listic out either. I feel like he's been able to actually adapt his hero pool quite well over the recent weeks. But whenever you see him on Abrams, it's always a clinic. It's probably one of my favorite heroes to see played well.
Bro, this Abrams hero? Do we think Abrams needs a nerf? I'm honestly kind of on the fence about it. On one hand, I'm like, he's not that broken. But on the other hand, I'm like, he's kind of insane, is he not? I don't know. Oh shit, my bar, my granola bar.
Listic just comes in.
Does EU undervalue Dynamo? Maybe.
The level of not only a great charge timing, but also the impact it had on the fight. And look, you talk about players powering up, like
nerf him and he won't be played at all.
If you add
really
a processor to your PC for your Intel player of the match, look, Listic has looked good. It's definitely improvement over time, but also there really hasn't been a point in Deadlock where you haven't
balance and concept broken. I just feel like he does too much damage for what he does, you know? I feel like he offers so much utility with like the tankiness and the stuns, but he does so much damage.
See what he could potentially pull off, but
yeah, I'm wrong though.
I mean, I feel like he deserved player of the match. I think there's a lot of players we could discuss easily for this for sure, but I think
why Jason Kaplan looking into your soul? Why not?
What set him apart from the rest?
Nothing
How long
wrong.
will it be until you're playing?
I was gonna say, that brings
So
us
it's
to the
6
end
p.m.
of our
Eastern,
best
so in
of
an
one
hour
hours.
we've got to
Lots
warm up
more
against
than
Hydra
left
Nation.
today, but coming up next,
So in an
we'll
hour
do the
we're
best
warming
of
up against
3
Hydra
money
Nation.
match. Buff and
And then
Joiners
we'll probably
taking on Angelia
usually
Scumbria.
NA starts around 7:30 EST. So in about probably 2.5 hours or so. These all best of one? No, sorry. Best of one is only for the first match, and then best of 3. Yo, I'm fucking hype. I'm taking down Llama Lords later. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna go into that match. We're gonna play with our heart out, and you know, if we don't get it, then it's all good. If we get it, then we get our chance of redemption against Hydra Nation. Only W's. Stay hard. We'll see. I mean, either way, I think it's fine. Either way, it's a learning experience. If we lose, it'll be good content to review. Would you guys be interested in seeing, like, let's say we win or lose, would you guys be interested in seeing a YouTube video kind of breaking it down at a higher level? I feel like there's so little content, because I think some people make YouTube videos like breaking down the high level competitive games, but they're like not in it. You know what I mean? Like no high level competitive gamer actually breaks down their games. Like you don't see Hydration breaking down Hydra Nation games, for example, right? It's always like someone else, some random person, just like breaking down, which is totally fine, by the way. I think it's great that the community breaks down these games too. Make the video on stream? Yeah, that could be, yeah. Channel that Posey Cerny's VODs aren't any comms? Yeah, that's fair. Would be good to also teach people how to VOD review. Yeah. Good idea, yeah. Be helpful to watch, alright. Want to know your thought process? That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, win or lose, I'll make it then. Fuck it. Win or lose, I'll make it. If we win, I'll be like, how we beat Llama Lords. And if we lose, I'll be like, how Llama Lords beat us. Or how we lost to Llama Lords in the recent fight night. Make it exciting? How do I make it exciting? Would be a great perspective. Being in the game is vastly different. Yeah. Because the difference between being in the game is like, let's say that any of you in the chat analyze a game that is played in a tournament. You don't have the full context, right? You don't have like the full week of scrims that was played before. You don't have all the comms that were said in the game from either team. Like, there's always a little bit of context that's missing, right? Context helps shine light on a lot of mistakes a lot of the time. Dance while you review. Okay, exciting. Exciting. Good clickbait cooking. You don't know? All right. You just want it to be exciting, but you don't know how. That's fair. That's why I'm the YouTuber. I need to figure that out. Context clues, you learned about them in 2nd grade. How a young Calc broke his Rolex during our match. That's a funny title. Or even like X got a bit tilted, that stuff matters, yeah. Dota 2 patch this week was the most boring thing I've ever seen. Some characters got less than a 1% stat change. Hopefully Deadlock patch isn't like that tomorrow. I mean, Deadlock and Dota patches are like very, very different. First of all, the Dota patch wasn't, it was a letter patch, right? It wasn't like a full patch. So it was like 7 point whatever E or something, right? Or whatever letter. So since it's a letter patch, it's obviously going to be mostly like not super significant balance changes. Deadlock, Dota is like a much more like figured out game, right? They don't need to do huge changes a lot of the time because like small percent changes like matter a lot, because the difference between like the heroes with 52% win rate and the heroes with 48% is usually not that big. Whereas in Deadlock, the game is still super early in its stages, so like the changes are very often pretty wild. How does Mikhail do his wall swap so fast? Does he just spam both of those buttons at the same time? Yeah, pretty much.
Welcome back, everyone. The Deadlock
Big and frequent patches. Deadlock keeps me super engaged and helps avoid boredom. Yeah, for sure. Deadlock gets pretty significant patches every 2 weeks.
Here as we head into our EU best of 3, the money match. It's a blast from the past. It's Buff Enjoyers versus Pajolaya, Scumbria, Jason.
You're just unlocked ranked and you're enjoying and learning. I think complaining to an extent can be understandable. I think where we have to be careful about complaining is when complaining turns into whining. I think complaints, players are very good at figuring out things that are wrong. You know what I mean? Players are very good at like figuring out what's wrong with the game, but they're very bad at suggesting actual fixes to it, right? So I don't want people to not be vocal. I don't want people to not be vocal.
Yeah, they did.
I want people to be vocal about their complaints. I want people to like say if something is bad to say it, to let the community know about it. And I think that's great. I think where we have to be careful is like if we're just whining about it and it's not productive. It's okay to complain about it. And yeah,
45 minutes.
fellas playing in the NE1 after this. Yeah, we're playing.
Especially after a lot of the economy changes, which serve to speed up the game. So I'm hoping we get some more of that.
You left playing Lash kind of hurts when he falls off in the late game. Yeah, if you want Lash to not fall off, you have two options. Either you go full gun build in the late game, or you go ult build and then you just utility. I think a healthy way to complain is to always try and offer a solution to the problem if you think you understand it better than the devs. Yeah, I mean, that's what I try to do. I try to be like, hey, I don't like this. Maybe it would be better if it was like this. But sometimes you don't have a solution, right? For example, I think Paradox has been broken for a long time, but I don't really know how to fix her, honestly.
Sometimes you could even go to take away or ban the haze. It just, you start seeing these mini stories develop of how
I understand your point, Serenity. I understand your point. I do agree that a lot of top players lack tact when it comes to articulating their problems with the game. Or will be very quick to call the game dead, or just call something like...
Oh yeah, I mean, look at that last match.
At the same time, people get emotional, people are invested, and, you know, as a defense against those streamers or whatever, you know, those people are playing the game 10 hours a day, like every day pretty much, so it definitely, like, gets to them more than it gets to everybody else. But, yeah. Is IGLing a thing in Deadlock? Yeah, to an extent.
And Dan,
I understand the other challengers. No, Llama Lords are.
Is there anything you're looking at
players are good at figuring out what feels wrong. Sometimes they have no idea why. Yeah, exactly.
Like in or the top, or are all these teams good enough to where you kind of hit this weird thing, right? Where
what if when you paradox swap, you're both unkillable during the swap?
Teams are both good across the board. It tends to be a little bit more straightforward and true to the meta.
Yeah, I think it should probably trend that the teams will be trying to hinder one another with the bans and actually not think about the meta quite as much, because I do think we have had
IGL is in game leader, yeah.
That they understand
confusing fight night with the last tourney Llama Lords went, yeah.
As to how to throw the other guys off.
Yeah, IGL is the in-game leader, yeah.
The meta picks at this level is going to yield you like a super advantage. Like, for example, we saw Psycho getting the Yamato in the previous game. It didn't really seem like that had a massive...
So I don't think most players understand systems better than the devs, but I think most players have a better feel for what's wrong with the game than the devs. Not most players, but like players that play this game a lot.
I think that's what you're trying to do.
Like, I think usually... You know, me and other top players or whatever are going to have like a pretty good idea about the core issues of the game. Of course, we disagree. I talk to other top players all the time, and like, we definitely disagree about a lot of things. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll see what Lefo or Vegas or whatever else is saying about the game, and I'll be like, I kind of disagree, you know?
I mean, it's just as simple as that, right? That's all you need to make
biggest problem in the game to you? I think right now my biggest problem with the game is kind of like the pacing of it. I think it's a little bit too fast.
So gonna be interested to see what's gonna happen in this one.
It's a little bit too fast. I think kills give too many souls in like the mid to late game. Like, I think past like 15 minutes, kills are already pretty punishing because the timers start being pretty long, and I think they give too many souls for it. I think that's really the biggest issue I have with the game right now. Other than that, I think some characters do a little bit too much of everything. I think that they're trying too hard to like stray away from like specialized character kits, and I don't think that's good.
but also for him, he's sitting on the 5th highest souls per minute in EU compared to Zergy, who's 2nd. So really interesting to see how this is going to kind of work out, and it's nice to put numbers to what you've been.
You think microphone should be required in ranked? I mean, I disagree for all sorts of reasons, right? First of all, you want to make your game as accessible as possible, right? Not everybody feels comfortable using a mic. Let's say that you're socially awkward, or there's all sorts of reasons why you might not want to use a mic. Let's say that you're a young kid, you're 13, you should still be allowed to play the game, but you might have like a really high-pitched voice and you might get bullied online for it. Let's say that you're a girl. Historically, girls get treated like shit in online video games, in a lot of video games, right? And so I think like penalizing not being able to afford one, yeah, for sure. Not everybody speaks the same language. In North America, that's less of an issue. Almost everyone speaks English, but in other regions, for sure. So I completely understand the idea of wanting everyone to have a mic. It definitely makes the game more enjoyable, but you can't force that in ranked. I think that's why services like Faceit and whatever are going to exist, right? For people that absolutely want to play in an environment where everybody has a mic.
And you know, right out of the gate, we've got the Yamato and the Wraith bands coming in, so fairly normal.
Slower paid games and hero drafting. Yeah, I think drafting obviously would make ranks better, but that's not my #1 issue with the game. I think it's pretty low in the priority system.
In EU,
maybe make a system like Apex where you tag stuff and it does a comment. You can there's already that. You can ping stuff and it says like let's push this tower. You can say like retreat. You can say like what's the plan. You think due to lack of characters, they're making all heroes do it and think they might be more diverse when more characters are added? Maybe, but that seems kind of weird, right? Shouldn't you have it as your core design philosophy in the first place? I'm not sure. PS first pick paradox. What's going on?
Forget about the Mikhail S-head. They also have their own reason for picking it in TAS. Particularly if you think back to the steal from last week and just generally very, very solid paradox play, right? Like, this is the double benefit. It's a deny and it's a good boon, but in turn, you're almost certainly giving up Mirage. I think I can't think to a draft where you haven't seen Mirage go by second pick, as we kind of talked about before. The real question, Dan, is who else do they need to go with the Mirage here?
Yeah, it's a good question. One of the things I'm curious about is, you know, week to week, there can be a lot of experimentation. Also because we're getting patches, week to week as well. And sometimes more significant than others, but like generally quite significant. So the Mirage coming out.
That's funny.
Mirage obviously is such a good all-rounder in terms of...
Scared of Mikhail's paradox? I'm not sure. Will I be playing today? Yes, sir. #1 issue in the game? Yeah, that's... My #1 issue is what I just said. The economy, I think in the mid-game, the pacing feels weird. Yo, thanks for the support, Potato. Much appreciated. What do you think of Mirage's ult? I think it's very, very strong, and it kind of warps the game right now. And I think Mirage feels awkward because it's one of the only global heroes at the moment. There are no other global heroes, right? So
are we going to see Infernus? Like, where is the value put on Infernus and Pocket? Well, there's Pocket. So what's the response here for Pochelias Cambria? Because again, I would expect them to like try to pick what they think is the next best carry in response.
I'm more concerned that I see Demov talking in chat right now when he's supposed to be doing the draft here, man. It looks like he's definitely gonna be able to pocket. He's like, okay, I got my pick. I don't need to worry about anything else. But yeah, it's a good point. Like, what are we gonna potentially see? Because you do have obviously the Infernus available. Do they potentially want to snatch away an early support as well, or go for the Viscous, which we saw?
Talon semi-global hero, not anywhere near as global. You only have the Bird, right? The Bird is very good. Don't get me wrong. When is your match? It's a rolling schedule, so we don't have an official time. Usually, it's around 7:30 EST. It really depends, though.
So many mind games between these two teams because they are, for me, like the old dogs of EU.
I think I look at the here and you wonder Warden or not Warden. As I say that, Warden gets picked. This is sort of where Warden is right now. I thought it might even go a little bit higher, but I think it's hard to argue against Mirage, Viscous, Paradox as sort of like your top tier if they're not banned.
I mean, this is, I would say that this is pretty similar to any pick priorities here. To be honest, Pocket is not super highly valued by most teams. Obviously, the IDO team values it very highly, but other than that, it's not super highly valued. But I do think that it's kind of underrated right now in NA. I think Pocket's actually quite strong still, like very strong in fact. And I probably just need to dust off the Pocket and play it more. We got Wrecker coming as kind of a global hero. Yeah, Wrecker's a little bit more global. What other global presence do you think would be cool in the game? I mean, something like Dawnbreaker could be super powerful.
It really does. And we've seen it go from
NA never bans Wraith. That's just wrong.
To supports,
But I mean, it's not never, but NA rarely bans Wraith. It's true that Wraith is slightly less prioritized. I think Wraith is really good. But yeah, it's just that in NA, usually it's Paradox and Yamato that are banned. Or Paradox Viscous or something like that. Pocket is S+. Yeah, I think Pocket's still really, really good. Does each team have a Rescue Beam buyer? Yeah, usually. Is 2 or more Novas better than having Rescue Beam? You want both.
I think the resurgence of Warden seems somewhat...
What do you think is the strongest, scariest experimental hero? I don't know because they change them every week. Which heroes is S tier in S tier, do you reckon? Pretty much, if you follow the pick order, the pick and the ban order, you can pretty much see the S tier heroes. In my latest tier list, that's pretty much what I had. Yamato, Wraith, Paradox, Viscous, Mirage, I think are all S tier. I think Pocket is also probably S tier. And then the other ones are probably like high A tier.
I wonder like which team is going to be taking those.
Yeah,
okay, so we get the Ivy.
We know Liz is a massive Ivy player, but so it seems so is Obikin.
Yeah, both these teams generally do value Ivy, whether it be together on Ivy, whether it be... it's one of those things where both teams...
As far as the draft goes right now, I mean, they got Abrams and Lady Guys. Who's playing Lady Guys on both doors? I guess it's Mikhail's probably. Has Mikhail's been playing a lot of Lady Guys recently? I do really like PS's draft. I really like PS's draft right now.
Kelvin, though, going to be coming out in return.
Hey, Deathy, weekly Vindicta check? What do you want to check?
A little bit later, and then use our pick 6.
He's been playing Pocket a lot. Mikhail's interesting.
Sort of pick rather than being something that is truly high priority.
Could this be a Mikhail's Pocket? The Mauve guys. Mauve guys, interesting. Okay. You're loving Assassin Warden in pubs right now. Feels really strong after the gun buff. Yeah, he's definitely strong. You struggle to understand why Mirage is so high. You're definitely missing something. Okay, so Mirage is one of those characters that's like way stronger in organized play than he is in pubs. Okay, I still think he's really strong in pubs, but in organized play he's way stronger because he gives you free macro, right? Think about this. With Mirage, you can play the map in a different way than you can play with any other team composition. Let's say with Mirage, you're playing with the urn, your team can threaten to deposit the urn and you can have Mirage split push, right? And if they respond to the Mirage, first of all, Mirage is almost impossible to beat in a 1v1. So if one person responds, Mirage will usually win that 1v1. If 2 people respond, then your team can just get the urn for free. And your Mirage can, and also, the moment they respond to Mirage, Mirage can just TP. So even if one person Mirage responds to Mirage, Mirage can just TP to the fight and take a 6v5. How valuable is Ivy ult macro? It's quite valuable. Doesn't Mikhail's also play Mirage in tournaments? Maybe.
Vindicta is more of a get-ahead mid character than you know, a true hyper carry.
You know what blows my mind, gentlemen? What happened to Great Talon? We had him play 1 week when he got big buffs, and then he just disappeared, and there's been the rise of Vindicta since. I don't understand what happened.
Is Vindicta still C tier? I think Vindicta's good.
100 subs. All the subs do go right back into the show. Really appreciate it.
Hey, Deathy, do you think when the player base goes up again, ranked games will be easier? More players, easier to climb percentile?
I don't think...
well, more players will just make the... I don't think it'll make it easier. They'll just make the low ranks, like, easier, I guess, maybe? Not even.
Did get nerfed down a little bit.
I mean, obviously, if like the let's say that the game gets a huge spike of players. Let's say that it officially releases next year. It gets a huge spike of players. Then of course you're probably going to be in a higher percentile of the player base if you've been playing for months. There's that.
Yeah, it might be the fact that, you know, you're looking at Great Talon.
Where's Piggy? Piggy's been, I think, let go, cut, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure.
When you're thinking, okay, well, which one would we prefer?
It'll still be a bell curve.
I would say.
Yeah. It's not going to be easier. It's just going to. You're going to be a slightly higher percentile at first, at least.
To achieve that, but
what are your thoughts on draft going team 1, team 2, team 2, team 1, team 2 instead of team 1 getting first pick and also a back-to-back pick?
A very consistent damage output.
I think the back-to-back pick is fine. I think first pick isn't like insanely strong.
That's going to be, you can scale it up more.
First pick isn't like insanely strong. I think it's strong, but I don't think it's insanely strong. Second pick is pretty strong too. And for example, here second pick got Mirage Pocket. Like that's pretty valuable. Like yeah, you have to give up Paradox for it, but like that's pretty good, you know. Oh.
With the sort of like mini affliction, like CP pointed out with the crows. And also the dominance between...
How many hours of deadlock you have? I have like over like 1,000.
And the consistent gun
almost 1,200. But a lot of these hours are
they're both very similar in their...
So if you look at my game amount, I don't have that many games. A lot of the reason I don't have that many games is because I've played Face It, I've played Scrims, I've played matches. I've played a bunch of time that doesn't count in your profile. And the second thing is I have a decent amount of idle time.
Right, is that, like, that's kind of why Vindicta is getting more of the nod. Now, before we get into the game,
You're like, I don't know why Nightbot deleted your message.
Of how this game is going to go. Jason,
Bad Nightbot.
I look at PS's lineup and see, I think, a little bit more early the mid power. Maybe it falls off a little bit later, but I think in general, flow-wise, I think you're going to see PS really try and get...
Does the broadcast for tournaments have regular time slots? Yeah, this one is always at the same time every week. So it starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time for the EU.
Able to punish buff enjoyers in the past. One of the first teams I've seen really punish buff enjoyers in the early game, but we saw in the last match, buff enjoyers have definitely improved on the early match. So I think that's where my eyes are definitely focused here.
All right, Dan. Well, we are rolling on into it. We're going to get first glance at the lanes here in just a second, but yeah, for me, I look at the structure of this game, and while I don't think Pajulaya Scumbria is going to be bad in the late game, I do think their comp lends itself to getting ahead in the early to mid, and it's going to be difficult if they don't. But also of note, it's not Hardeki on the 7. Hardeki's on the Warden.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, one thing I have to also quickly mention about Vindicta that we didn't talk about.
Do you have a build for Ivy? I don't. I saw someone else ask for a Kelvin build. I think the most fun Kelvin build is probably the Nien build. It's N-I-E-N, Nien. Yeah, he does like a nade build. It's very fun. It's not necessarily the best build, especially in organized play, but it's pretty good. Every Wednesday, right? Yeah. This is an official tournament. This is an official like show match every week. Yeah, Deadlock Fight Night. It's a very the standard thing. Yeah.
I would still assume yes. I'm not sure if there's a strong argument to not do that. But just something to bear in mind, because if you don't do that...
You doesn't fuck with Dynamo? Yeah, it looks like you hates Dynamo.
This year, where Paradox taking a little bit of time to go to lane 1 and just give...
Dynamo was not banned. Dynamo was not banned or picked. They don't care about Dynamo. Ooh, okay, that was kind of schmoving. There's a little bit of schmoving right there. Are we doing double soaking on the haze here? Are we double soaking on the haze? Why is the haze in the solo lane? Listig just holding this. Oh, he's been punched. He's chilling. Oh, double soaking on the haze, huh? Okay. Zergy double soaking. Look at him go.
So by prioritizing Vindicta here,
the more public private testing started in May. Private testing actually started earlier than May. Naked got in like late April. So I think private testing started sometime in April. Probably mid to late April. I don't know anyone that's gotten in earlier than Naked. I think Naked is like the earliest person that I know. I got in like late May. I got in like May 22nd or May 21st or something. Yeah, the haze is double soaking and she's getting a huge early lead, but Tass is also double soaking.
Swaps and you just sort of snowball the advantage. So Tass to me right now is already the story with how far ahead they are.
Yeah, that's a great call out for sure.
But they can get in so early? I don't know.
And
it was all invite based, so it's just like you knew someone that was in and they would get you in, or you knew a developer.
There's some great movement tech using that rope that you can kind of see Taz execute there.
Yeah.
You can definitely make it even faster, but it's something to learn.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. This needs to go. That shouldn't be in the game. That shouldn't be possible.
It's crucial too because it's a difference between getting.
Who did I invite? I invited like all my friends.
Time with the change that was made to troopers where they kill each other quicker. Oh, speaking of killed quickly, Listic down on the ground. It's Hardeki and Zanya finding that one. Might have been a binding word. There's setups where you can do puddle punch in the binding word that are pretty effective.
Ooh.
Already pressure.
R.I.P. Dimov. Damn, Together is really owning this lane. Dimov is 1k net worth right now. I guess Taz has been all over the lane as well, right?
And again, I'm so
rope
curious
movement.
to see how the Vindicta is going to play out, because this is another thing that we talk about when we're trying to make our predictions.
The movement shouldn't be allowed. I kind of like the movement is the issue, but I'm not sure how you fix it without nerfing the movement somehow. Because the fact that he's able to go from one lane to another so quickly like really messes with things. Do you think there are any items that should go like Rebirth? The only one that I can think of is Healing Right.
That's something I'm looking out for.
I don't love Healing Right. But other than that, I don't think so.
That is not super common. And then, like you said, with Taz on the Paradox getting a double soak of experience, also a really great call out in terms of the strategic approach.
Flow zone between lanes until 8 minutes. Yeah, that's possible. You could. Yeah.
Swap hasn't been used here just yet. Dimov, sense the pressure, goes back.
What's the issue with Healing Right? I don't know. It just like makes the laning stage kind of like uninteractive, I feel, because both people just buy Healing Right, and then you're just like heal to full on a 1 minute cooldown.
Yeah, this is so crazy oppressive, and
you know what I mean?
Coming in through, oh my goodness.
Maybe I'm the only one that feels that way, but oh wait, oh Dimov with that one kill, dude. That one kill probably gave Dimov like fucking 800 souls at least.
One can chew in Taz, of course, still 4.2k souls, so not really sweating it too much.
You like healing,
But
right?
that is a much
Refresher needs to go.
breathing room now for
I don't know.
Buffenjoys that have been-
I guess I'm just biased with Refresher because I'm just like, I'm so used to Refresher because I played, you know, 5k hours of Dota, that Refresher is just like a normal item to me.
Buffenjoy is slightly ahead.
They're using 500 early game, which is a lot. No, not really. Not for an item that allows you to just kind of like chill. 500 is not that much.
On his own, but you got the
Especially compared to what other 500 items do. Especially now it builds into Nova too, which is also an insane item. So. And healing rate also gives you stats. Like, why does healing rate give you 3 spirit? Why does it give you sprint speed while you're using it? Like, it makes no sense to me. Healing rate should have a longer CD. Yeah, I agree.
I'm actually so impressed by Buffenjoys based off of how.
Of course, a Mirage player thinks healing rate's OP. I don't even play that much Mirage. I literally don't even play that much Mirage. I do play Mirage, but I don't play that much Mirage.
As well on the Haze, and we made the story in the previous match partly about play with me's Haze, but we'll see exactly how that pans out in this instance. Nice
Gordon ult with ball.
Zanya, but having to fall back, or rather Listic, but having to fall back.
He's chilling.
Just keeping this lane alive.
In Dota, it's offset by an insane mana cost. That is true.
Talking about being alive, Dmov reversing.
It does cost like 400 mana. That's a good point. Oh wait, Dmov. Wait, Dmov's fully back into the game. Dmov just keeps like killing Taz, and it's actually like it's fully recovered him into the game.
When they have it.
Yeah, what a swing that's actually beginning to happen here. It feels like it's all Buffenjoys of late.
Be hitting the Warden 2 Fleetfoot healing right combo and zooming, true.
To be against PS, but now Buffenjoys are pushing.
Both players doing the double soaking are going for extra stamina instead of sprint boost. You're convinced sprint boost is crazy overrated. Sprint boost is not overrated, but when you're double soaking, you don't actually have a lot of sprint time. Extra stamina is better for soaking because it allows you to move between the lanes faster, but over long distances, sprint boost is better. But between lanes is not what I would consider long distances, so extra stamina is better, yes. Is Dmov the new player on BE? No, Dmov has been playing with them since the beginning. It's Obikim that's the new player.
It's a revenge of Taz right now, Dan, after a few rough gank attempts. Now just a little bit away from getting Obikim 2, but guess what? Here comes Pocket. Time to take refuge into the subway. Utilize that movement now to purely get away. Dmov, though, still on the chase.
They're using the tribal, yeah.
A little bit covering fire, and that's gonna make.
We're gonna add mana to Deadlock. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna add mana to Deadlock. They could, I guess, but I don't think so.
It's not too big of an advantage for PS, but it is actually an advantage. So despite, again, as we made the story a bit more.
I think Refresher just doesn't. Refresher needs to just not give any stats. Like, there's some items to me that just like the fact that they're giving stats is like Refresher refreshes all of your abilities. Like, that's all you need from that item, right? Like, why does it give like resistances? You know what I mean? Like, why is that a thing? That's my opinion.
That is the story. 7k souls to try to leverage this advantage in items to get the kill there.
Oh my god, big damage.
In the ball, in the cube, 600 HP now being focused by the top.
Oh, he's getting fucked by the tower. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Doesn't get the kill, invested everything to do so, and comes away with an empty bag.
Odds of us getting a new hero on the standard range pool tomorrow? I think it's pretty decent, but I'm not sure.
Viscous is in danger. No, cube is pretty good. Tower focus with the changes they made to the tower, also pretty good. And also, you talk about the idea of, like, things that hurt that. Zergy got hit with the early decay, prevented getting a decent amount of life back, too. The EU love for decay has value, and okay, round 2, Dan.
Should have parried before committing, yeah, 100%.
The headshots will scale.
Parried before committing would have saved him, for sure. There's a bit of a insane green. Yeah, it was just like, he didn't parry, and that fucked him. He only had 1 stamina, so parrying might have been a little bit awkward. He's kind of low on stamina. He's still in though. He's in. Doesn't give a fuck. Boom.
Tanking all the tower damage. Maybe want that heal bane to get that heal off of the kill, but maybe that's an item that will be coming up shortly.
So some back and forth once more, where you see.
He had 1 stamina, but I think with the 1 stamina, he could have still parried. I think he could have parried. You love this new Haze build? Hell yeah! Gotta be active.
With how it went down there.
I mean, with double soaking and shit, like, he's able to get like a lot of net worth early too.
All right, well, Listic. What have we found Listic in a pretty difficult spot? Just in this little cabin, just. Do
you have any feelings about Mirage feeling like he's a character with only 1 ability? What do you mean? How does Mirage feel like a character like he only has 1 ability? Yeah, Scarabs, he has Tornado. I guess his passive doesn't really feel like an ability that much, but like, and his ult definitely feels like an ability.
That's at least my hope.
What do you think about double soaking long term?
Jason is just thrown in the guide. But here we go. It's 40-second stand before mid buffs, and this is where, you know, we get to see teams set up. And you think to our last match too. I mean, teams are pre-blowing ults before buffs.
Haze passive procs heal bane? Yeah, it does.
They have now, at least
a huge impact, yeah.
Deadlock scene.
Oh, we actually connect those crows too.
I don't think double soaking in general. My opinion on double soaking, I think it's pretty clear. I think that if it's a strategy that feels like mandatory to do, it's pretty unhealthy for the game. I think if every once in a while you can pull off a double soak and it's kind of like cool and interactive, then sure. But if the laning stage revolves around double soaking, I think it's boring. What is it you like, Gun Warden over Spirit Warden? I think Gun Warden's sick. I also like Gun Warden. Yeah, I think both Gun Warden and Spirit Warden are good though, to be honest with you.
Assassination is successful. Listics out of the picture, and July Scumbria get the bridge buff, and they have map control here with the urn up and is on Ivy, and this is one of the beautiful pieces of utility of, or rather the
Mikhails was ass on Mirage 2 weeks ago. Stoked to see him on Paradox. How do I break this to you? He's not on Paradox.
To the last point, that was the worst of all worlds. Not
on
only
Paradox.
Does the buff get shamelessly stolen by Taz, but Listic just becomes a pincushion for Assassinate. Everything could go bad in that situation, and it sets up Pajulai.
What's the best way to play Shiv? Gun, Spirit, or Melee? I think Gun probably, but I think Spirit also has its merit. I think Melee is the worst one out of all of them right now, for sure.
They're trying to deal with the Haze coming on in.
Okay.
Off the swap.
Boom.
Leaving.
It's very interesting how different Zergy plays Haze from Play With Me. Play With Me goes like for the more assassin playstyle with like slowing us and shit like that. Zergy still goes like full fire rate.
Chasing the Haze. Cube comes in though to keep it set. Oh, the shot comes out. It's not actually the finish though.
Holy shit, I hate the urn, just a tier 4 camp or something. What do you mean?
Now. This is looking like a very difficult scenario for Mikhails.
You would love a hero like Rubik from Dota stealing enemy ult. Yeah, that could be cool.
More damage being thrown in, somehow still alive. Eventually, though, it's going to be inevitable.
We've got a little bit of a lead for PS right now. It's I mean, it's quickly turning into a decent lead. I mean, it's 8k lead at 11 minutes, which is pretty good. It's nothing that you can't come back from. I mean, one good fight and it's all, you know, it's all back. Looks like D-Mob is dead here though as well. Damn. Decky's just meleeing him.
You see that from an Abrams, but hey, sometimes Warden is good to throw a few hands. So the lead continuing to be built and compounded upon here.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty standard Warden build. One thing about EU is they don't like Veilwalker. I think it's fair. They prefer just going more gun damage. Like for example, he goes intensifying mag healbane here, right? Healbane for the anti-heal. I will say going healbane over going decay is a little bit interesting. I mean, I guess it gives you some life when you're getting kills, so that's fine.
We do have the buffs and of course the urn coming up once again in 2 or 3 minutes, but I mean, I feel like you can really see like some of the advantage of having the Ivy just in that if you do have the room to ult and pick up the urn, it's.
What if the UI in the top of the screen showed refresher CD for everyone like Soul Rebirth used to?
Make a difference, and
yeah, that could be another way to balance it too.
The fact that you can just turn it in so quickly, I feel like is very important. We saw how
urn feels like a chore. Interesting.
In the previous match for buff enjoyers actually.
So you just don't like the game. You just don't like the gameplay loop around the urn, basically.
So they're going to be pressuring that first lane to get the Guardian.
This is a 10k lead from PS.
Also, significant pressure.
PS is pressuring the Guardian, the Walker on the right side, and they're defending the left side as well with 3 people. And since PS in general is kind of stronger, right? Buff enjoyers have to like dedicate a lot of resources to defend this. So like they bring 4 people to defend this, which in theory should give a lot of space to PS on the rest of the map. So PS is going for the Abrams on the left side here. Like as you can see the macro, right? There's a lot of space happening on the map. Abrams will die, and PS has all of their lanes shoved right now. So even if buff enjoyers are to win a fight, like PS are still going to get a ton of resources on the map here.
Which might give an opportunity for Pujala Scumbria to push the first lane Walker. Someone is going to have to come over from.
Abrams falling really behind. Yeah, let's take 0 and 5. Not having a good game right now. Not ideal.
And once again, you know, I make the reminder. Urn is up in about a minute.
Is there a Flask build focus for Warden actually? No, there's no build that focuses on Flask specifically.
Right when the urn's about to come up.
Do you think there's any way the devs can counter the urn to base drops? Yeah, 100%. I think that you can simply make it so that if you drop the urn, first of all, you can make it so it resets faster, right? That could be an option. Just make it so it resets faster after it gets dropped. I think also you shouldn't be able to drop the urn and like pick it back up within seconds. I think that should be like more drastic. Is PS generally considered better than Buff and Joys? It's kind of hard to say because Buff and Joys have been not in every tournament or whatever. I think it really depends.
Until mid buffs come up, and both teams already in the neighborhood.
Yeah, you can hear them sort of gathering information, you know, pinging.
For me, it is still the fact that one fight ends the game. You're not saying buyback, maybe transformation longer. I think that's not the issue.
Yeah, no one really wanting to take
I think that's not the issue. I think the issue is like other parts of the game. I think the amount of time taken to kill the base, I don't really think is an issue personally. You don't want a game. You don't want to make the base too hard to kill because then the game becomes really, really hard to end. And you don't want the game to be too hard to end because that's just very unfun. For those of you that have played Dota, you remember metas where pushing high ground is just hell. Those metas are just like not fun.
It might be in the Buff and Joy's territory.
Ardeki got Veilwalker? Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. They're starting to be believers in the Veilwalker.
Ooh, Majestic Leap pays, presumably for the ult. We have prioritized the ult a lot more than, let's say, Play With Me would. However, here we go. The fight now on lane 4 is where all the action is at. Buff Enjoyers and PS
killing base in a good spot. Yeah, I would agree that the base is in a good spot. It's just the other stages of the game that need to be looked at. I mean, here's the thing. If PS wins this fight, which they are winning pretty hard right now, it's going to be really, really, really bad. Because here, they get the earn, they get the kills. I would say that losing this fight is pretty much GG. Losing this fight is pretty much GG.
And PS come away with
remember Lion and Shadow Shamans with Trina? Yeah.
But can they actually turn into the opposing side with that earn?
7-0-0 with like 18,000 shrines still hurts your soul. Rough. Is Zergy throwing with Majestic Leap build? I'm not sure. I mean, surely he's played those before, so he probably has a reason to go this. Oh wait. Oh, Metal Skin. Oh, oh, Metal Skin. Sorry, Hayes. I mean, he's still gonna get this kill. Oh, this is a classic Vindicta feeding the enemy team moment. I mean, you know, honestly, like the fact that I think PS kind of overextended because I feel like they were winning that fight really hard and then they lost 3 people and I don't really get how that happened.
This seems scary.
Like, how did that even happen? Like, they were so ahead of that fight and they didn't get the earn either. What happened? I need to watch that back. Around 16 minutes. That was actually a huge throw. I felt like that was GG.
They're not going in. They're not going in. Wait. Okay. Buff Enjoyers get it. But they look at it, they go, do we want to go for it? Not quite.
The later the game goes, the better for BE. To an extent. At the same time, like 7 scales insanely hard too, right? So I don't think it's necessarily super advantageous.
Not too stressed. So Buff Enjoyers down 1 rejuve. Cube up on Zenya. I don't know if Zenya gets out of this one. Low HP.
He's good. He's out.
Decking punishes on the side. 2 rejuves down now, and
alright, they keep it the Veilwalker just going in. Now he's gonna refresh his little Veil. We love Veilwalker.
Yeah, this is a really good.
This looks awfully similar to my build with a couple differences.
Scrappy fights, not allowing Buff Enjoyers to really enjoy the advantages that they get.
Not having bullet resist shutter seems kind of weird to me, but maybe it's
pushed because your creeps are stronger.
But later on in the games, there's more people with metal skin. That's true.
Yes, they're gonna be able to kill a lot of time.
Bears are not broken, right, guys? Yeah, I don't know if they're broken. They're very strong. They can be very strong.
So that could have been a
Veilwalker builds look pretty similar, yeah.
Could all have turned around, but good work from Podula Scumbria to mitigate that.
Warden can also be strong late game, yeah, for sure.
Farm situation.
You're gonna farm this?
At the moment, Dan. The thing that strikes out to me is that
I mean, Debob's got 14k. It's rough.
Are starting to build a pretty decent gap against a lot of members on Podula Scumbria. It's at the point where Zergy can take one-on-ones with most of the roster without fear. You know, maybe not Hardeki, maybe not together, depending on the circumstance. But other than that,
I think if I'm Warden here, I mean, you have a couple options here. It's kind of awkward because you kind of want Metal Skin because you can get melted by Haze, but you don't really have a slot for it. So I'm not sure what I'm curious to see what he's going to go on the Warden when we go back on his cam.
In a spot where they have to defend, they choose to try to defend.
You don't find it a problem how they can take 2 shrines and Tormentor twice in one fight?
So they got to be cautious And in fact, there's a
Not
risk
really.
in the ice path to escape that very, very dangerous position. But in the meantime,
To be honest, that's like, I don't really have a problem with that stage of the game.
on the lane 3 Walker, they are pushing that. It's only
Am I watching the wrong games, or does EU seem to prefer Haze, whereas NA prefers Infernus? Yeah, that is correct. NA does not really like Haze very much, and they do prefer Infernus. EU seems to be hating on Infernus right now, hard. Oh.
As the Walker pressure continues,
This looks pretty bad here for Buff Enjoyers, maybe. Oh, misses the swap tragic. If he gets that swap, that's actually huge. But the game is very close though. All like Buff Enjoyers, like despite losing that fight, they managed to make the game like fully even. What state is Talon at right now? I think he's decent. You haven't seen Haze EU in a while. What do you mean? EU picks Haze every fight night. Every week they pick Haze, but it's mostly play with me playing it.
Yeah, and this was really good macro play, and it was really all set up off of the rejuve, because obviously that allows Buff Enjoyers to have their lanes all get pushed pretty hardcore.
Look at that.
And
Just
then
Kelvin ult for the buff.
understood that, hey,
Don't give a
if we send
fuck.
Just enough players to lane 1. That's gonna force.
I guess it's a pretty short
PS
cooldown. It's only a
perspective,
50-second
and they're gonna
cooldown.
have to
That's
send
crazy.
At least that many players, which will allow us an.
You think
opening
Veilwalker should
to
maybe build into Shadow Weave?
elsewhere on the map?
No, I think
So now,
Veilwalker is
because
fine
of
at
this,
not having
it
an
closes
upgrade.
this distance and souls pretty significantly.
I guess that would be a Shadow Weave nerf though.
About adaptive items now, in terms of how many knockdowns are up.
Could be a decent way to nerf Shadow Weave if you want, but at the same time, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Listic down early.
Listic not having a game. Listic is actually not having a game this game. He's like 0-8-1. It's rough. Like, he's doing decent from a macro perspective, but he's just like hasn't been allowed to play the game, which is
and as a
rough.
result, Listic isn't getting involved in kills that do happen, and you now have the situation where your Abrams is the
Do you hold that to not get swapped? Yeah, pretty much. Just secure
in a
it.
game that's otherwise mostly even.
Your Warden main and you feel like he's so weak early game on dual lanes? He's really not. He's a pretty strong dual laner. You have Nade, which does a ton of damage, and your gun is like insanely high DPS if you hit the bullets. He's pretty strong in dual lanes. He's strong in all lanes, I think.
Of teammates with him to try to
You just need to hit your shots. That's the hardest part. But his gun does like a very surprising amount of damage. Ooh. Okay, free urn.
As well as the Kelvin, Obi Kim. But they can't deny it. There's a fight in the middle of the map.
Free urn and Sharik goes down. That's worst case scenario. Now BE does get a walker out of this, so they do get a flex slot, so that's not so bad. But here they should be able. Here like PS should be able to get every single walker. And now this is gonna turn from like a pretty even game into like a 30k lead for PS, I think. Because they got probably like 7k from the urn, and they're gonna get like from every walker they're gonna get like 13k maybe. Isn't Warden solo lane kind of unfavorable? No, I think Warden's pretty decent in solo lanes. I feel pretty confident going Warden solo lane.
So something to keep an eye on in terms of meta right now, because for PS, you take a look at who has it. Well, take one moment. Pocket right now looking at who's on me.
Oh.
It's Paradox. Gets swapped in.
Pocket's dead as fuck here.
Under
Yeah.
all angles, and no, not gonna get out. Briefcase, not gonna be enough. Pocket not usually the character.
Stupid question. The shooting guardians in the head changes the damage. I don't think so.
The cloak off in time, I think, before satcheling, and I'm not sure.
I think he means compared to dual lane. I do think Warden is stronger in dual lanes, but I think it's fine.
That was not a
Guardians, yes. Okay. Well, you know, I honestly I always shoot the head, so I never tested it.
Unstoppable on Zergy. We've seen that Zergy is really trying to force a lot of bullet dances, and stylistically, again, this is a difference between, I think, him and most pockets.
You cannot find when they started assigning mid lanes to duos. Yeah, it's sometime in September.
How Zergy and most hazers play against Play With Me. It puts less emphasis on that bullet dance. So we'll have to keep an eye out for.
Did the meta change a lot lately? Where's Wraith, Infernus, or Lash? Wraith was banned, so Wraith hasn't changed. Infernus and Lash have been unpicked in EU, so that part, yes.
Full action might not really take place until
Warden's a pretty strong laner. I feel like grenade style abilities almost guarantee that. Yeah, definitely makes it better. Alright, we've got two Veilwalkers here. Veilwalker Paradox too. Pretty strong.
The crouch is in action. You just gotta peek and see. Can I grab someone?
Oh, tragic. Doesn't matter. 30-second cooldown. Hope it'll go again soon.
Yeah, a lot of the players here for both teams are.
I thought boosters here only, yeah.
Enjoyers are in some tricky spots, I think, for Pugilist Cambria. It's very hard to kind of just walk in.
Crazy how respawn times are tied to time. Really feel this hurts the Listic in this scenario. Punished super hard for being 10k behind.
Okay, so we get the mid boss takedown here. I'm not sure if this will be a fake or not. They know that everyone from Buff and Joyce is up, so they're going to force it to Scream to see if they can bait something here, ZP.
Also, Hardeki has Unstoppable now. They could use it for a safer secure onto the mid boss, or Hardeki could just turn himself into the suicidal missile and run straight in if a team fight does go.
Oh, big swap. All right, that should be. Actually, they're staying pretty tight here. Oh, Listic's dead as hell. This is a disaster. I think that's GG, honestly. Unless BE somehow turns this fighter. Wait, Zania's won. This might not be as bad as I thought. Zania's dead. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Never mind. This is a disaster. Boom.
Look at that Baghdad.
Oh, pause. BM. Now they just get to finish mid boss and win this game. This game's pretty much over, I think, unless I don't really see how Buff and Joris comes back.
Maybe like 600 to 700 damage now on these shots. That is devastating spirit damage off of that right now. I think, you know, if you're picking Vindicta, you've got to engineer games like this to be truly a carry and impactful. And we are really seeing that. There's been so many really good assassinates, and Pugilite Scumbria, they baited the mid boss DP, and at that point I'm thinking, okay, what you want to try to do?
Audio,
try to convince
sure.
the other side.
The timers are really long in this game. I mean, they've kept making them longer. They used to be way shorter, but they just keep making them longer.
Almost all their ults and Buff and Joys were holding.
We love one fight deciding the entire game. I mean, when you think about it, every MOBA ends up like that. You know what I mean? Every MOBA at one point, one fight decides the entire game. In every MOBA. It's just what changes from MOBA is at what time does that fight take place, right? For example, in Dota, you know, team fights around the 30-minute mark are usually going to determine the game. But like in this game, team fights around the 20-minute mark determine the game right now. Dude, this is just insane damage.
Over and over again, stacking the bag. It's just a rough combination for Buff Enjoyers. Pugilite Scumbria and now put themselves in an incredible position, Dan, to get the mid boss.
Now they get the mid boss, they get a stagger. Is there any solid roles in Deadlock like in Dota? There's just one carry, one support, rest is just flex. Right now there's not a lot of solid roles. Even the carry role is not that solid, I would say, but yeah.
Looking just so good.
Most teams have a dedicated support player, and most teams are going to have a dedicated quote-unquote carry player, but even then, I would say support is the role that's most solid.
So impressed by these European teams right now. Another swap coming in. Oh my god, it's just so oppressive. I think you're right, ZP. The last stand is, I mean, it's easy to see when Warden is able to stay on top of the power spikes, or why he's so vital in these team fights. Because you cannot engage a team fight into Warden's.
You need a rescue beam buyer, a healer? Yeah, pretty much. Only one support? Yeah, some teams go double support too, right? Like on DS, they have IV Viscous. Viscous is like a mix between support and like CC and damage.
He cannot back up. He can only move forward because that is the.
In Dota at 30 minutes, if you win a fight mid lane, you tend to get another fight. They can't really end, especially with buybacks. That's true. That's true that with buybacks they can't necessarily end. But a lot of complaints about Dota tend to be how hard the game is to end as well, though, right? Kind of like grass is always greener. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people complain about in Dota about how long games are or whatever, right? Having shorter games in general is going to appeal to a wider audience for sure. Dota is definitely too long for the average person, I think. Like a little bit.
With the rejuve, like pushing to end this game now with all their advantages. And together,
look at the Ivy just hovering on the ground, bro. What is this shit? Bro, Ivy's just hovering. Like, what's going on? Wait, if you hover, your bomb detonates immediately? If you just stay right on the ground, you just right click, your bomb's basically instant? But that's genius. But that's genius. Holy shit. That's genius.
To say the least. Buff Enjoyers, there's very little they could do to prevent Pugilite
That's crazy.
From staying in, keeping pressure. Maybe Hardeki goes down.
Oh wait, yeah, Hardeki goes down. If they kill Demov, that doesn't matter. As long as they keep trading. Trading is good for them.
Just picking off kill after
okay.
Kill with
Zergi's gonna wait. Zergi got swapped. Oh wait, Zergi got rescue beamed.
Especially by Zanya has been immense, and they're not even gonna wait for Hardeki to come back here, Dan. They're just gonna keep pressuring and. You know, Buff Enjoyers kind of need a miracle to hold this one off.
Yeah, absolutely. And with the respawns being so fast.
He
they
cubed
can
him,
just,
so
like,
the bomb
speed
was
their
in
way
the
off of
ground?
zip line to get back in there on the fight. The
Is
pressure
that really how that
continues.
works?
Buffenjoys are forced to try to fight before the reinforcements is really there. So they're
Ballistic
in a spot
mental.
here
Patch
where
day tomorrow?
if
Yep,
they
patch day
stick
tomorrow.
around, they're
Thought
gonna
this goes
have
by duration
opportunities
extender for
kills
cube.
to really just
Yeah, it's not
finish off
bad.
the game.
It's also
Sending
good.
them back here,
When we
Sunset
see crow
once
damage,
again,
we'll probably see
the
it, but
back and
it's
forth,
probably a
but
ton.
in this tug of war, it feels like PS. They've got like some, I don't know, sumo wrestlers on their side on the tug of war.
That's
And they're
GG.
about to just shove them straight out of the
This
ring.
is GG.
Sharik
You do.
melted between Together and Hardeki. It's the last
I mean, he
stand, but it's
cubes
more
he
like
cubes the dome. Sorry, he cubes the
Festival
base, which I guess is cool.
Pop
Mikhail's is
gets
dead.
the
I mean,
ice.
yeah, it's over.
The paid trim,
It's Jover.
the frozen shelter is gone, and that's going to be Pajalask.
What time are you gonna do the patch stream?
taking
I'm gonna be
that
live
one.
tomorrow, probably
That's
starting
the
5 p.m. Eastern, and we're just gonna wait for the patch. Whenever the patch comes out,
Very
I'll be on it.
impressive showing.
How's in our patches nowadays? Every
For
2
sure.
weeks,
Again,
Thursday.
You know, we had some questions, you know, thinking about the Vindicta pick, but when you see how well it's played, that's part of the story that we don't always have, is what is the level of comfort, what is the level of R&D that certain players on your team have been doing with certain heroes, and that Vindicta performance was just phenomenal.
And the
All
Vindicta
right,
performance.
let me go rally the troops, guys. Let me rally the troops. We're gonna do our warm up. Why are all the buff and Jorah's people in the chat? All right. Let me rally the troops. Rally the troops.
You know, Abrams works in mysterious ways, man.
Hello, troops. It is time for our warm up against Hydra Nation.
Can I get a kill
mean-
challenge? Melee left steals
You
an
get-
item. Never mind. There we go.
Yeah. There you go.
Fire.
The fact that
Okay,
you
who
even
are
got to like a
missing?
quarter is insane.
We're missing Boink
Yeah.
and we're just missing Boink.
Yeah.
He was
He's in the
crazy
pub.
too. He was crazy too. I've almost fully caught up to because of that shit. One kill.
love
I'll
that.
create the
One
lobby.
kill. Yeah, it's late in practice. I'm learning his.
All right.
Yo, Deathy low key. This Haze character is
Yeah.
unreal.
It's good. It's good.
Pretty good.
Shit feels gross. Even if you lose lane, you just roam and then carry. Not even carry, just like get your team kills for free.
Pretty good. Definitely falls off, but like if you can manage to get momentum with it, it's strong.
Yeah, it's like
But the
I
moment
think
people
really,
get
really
metal
nice
skin,
mid-game.
it's like rough.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right. Who are we missing? Okay, Boink's here. We got everybody, right?
So who's playing? Blink, me, you. Is it just base roster then? Tankman's here?
Yeah.
You can make it. Fire.
Yeah. We got everybody. They got the draft ready. I'm gonna post the draft here. Here is the
Alright.
draft. Here is the lobby code right here. Don't leak it. Let me change my stream title.
Are we Amber or Sapphire?
I put a sapphire because that's what we're gonna be.
Alright.
All right, when we're ready, I can start the draft. Is everybody here? I think Salty's not here.
He
Tankman,
is.
are you here?
Yep.
Okay. Bearman.
I'm here.
I'll just start the draft. We can get some games in. Boom.
This guy's not streaming the draft. I gotta go to his Twitch. Shameless plug.
I am streaming the draft. I can't stream out on Discord. It literally crashes my stream. You don't have to
Really?
go on my Twitch,
Yeah,
by the way.
you
You can
can't
just click
stream
on the
on both.
link. You can
That's
just click on
funny,
the link, by
that's
the
odd.
way.
Yeah. Oh, you can?
You know,
Really interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
just click on the link.
I'll just watch
That's what we
the
do.
stream, guys.
No, it's more up to date on the link.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll check on
I'll
the
watch
link
the
and
link
just
then.
you can
Why
just do
not?
that. It's just easy. It's simple.
Hello.
Hello. Well, the draft is live. Link is in, Who won Fight Night?
Yeah,
Nobody won Fight Night. Yeah, PS won game 1.
Are we banning Pocket?
Oh shit.
All right, they're banning Dynamo. We want to ban Pocket against these guys. I mean, I guess we're gonna ban
That's what I'm
Pocket either
asking.
way, so we might as well.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Might
It
as
doesn't
well.
necessarily. I think we're both doing the same ban. I think they're going to ban Dynamo versus Llama Lords.
Yeah,
or they
probably.
just suck versus Dynamo, so they might perma-ban it until patch.
He didn't get nerfed, really?
Well, it might. It's the patch is tomorrow, so you know what I mean? We'll see what they do next turn.
I think we pick Wraith Viscous here, no? Or do we pick Paradox Viscous? Which one is stronger?
Case, yeah, we can just get like I would say Paradox Viscous is really good.
I think Paradox Viscous just such good characters.
Mirrorman hasn't played Paradox in a while too, so it'll help.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think like against Llama Lords though, you like Prio Abrams, so like Abrams should probably be like second pick.
Yeah, so it
they
would
pick
like
Shiv early.
Abrams,
Interesting. Or are they? There's this bait. You just randomly click on it.
They clicked on it.
They clicked on it.
They have to pick it then.
They haven't fully clicked though.
It's chess rules. Once they touch the piece, they can't switch it.
Can't switch it.
Mirage.
All right, they picked Mirage Kelvin. Really? Okay.
Do we want to take Infernus then?
No, we're not taking Infernus. We're
Wraith
taking
is
Wraith.
probably-
They've left a Wraith in the
I mean,
pool. It's actually
Wraith's
crazy.
still open, and then.
I feel like the Wraith. I feel like it's
Warden's
Wraith
also
100% of the time here.
I think they take Warden here and we just lose a game.
What do you mean? Wraith is like Wraith is insane.
Wraith's insane, yeah. Also, I don't know. Okay, I think do we just go Warden here? I feel like Warden's really
Yeah, we
good
can
this
go
patch.
Warden. Warden is really good, but I think Wraith is like Wraith just offers so much to the team that Warden doesn't.
I was more scared. I was less saying we go Warden, more I was scared they go Warden. That shit's so nuts.
It's good.
I think it's the
It's a good
highest win
character.
rate character this patch, if I'm not
True.
mistaken.
Is it?
It was last I checked, so I don't know if
Yeah.
it's still the case, but
Gentlemen.
what's up,
Sub
Brian?
Ryan.
It's like the 5th highest win rate.
Really?
That was the first.
It's Yamato, Ivy, Pocket, Dynamo, Warden. If you look Ascendant Plus.
Oh, okay.
I think it was even Descendant Plus, but maybe I'm crazy.
Warden does piss stomp in Lowy though, because he's easy.
True.
To be fair.
Yeah, if you go all ranks, it's 3rd highest win rate.
Interesting.
Too many people said play Warden, and then the win rate fell.
True. All right, they pick Ivy.
I figured this was gonna happen. This is their strat.
Yeah, we got no supports left now.
That's fine. We pick Abam first.
Yeah, they're not
or
gonna
is
pick
it a GG
McBinnis.
game?
Oh, we pick Abam. No.
Yeah, I say
I think
Yeah.
Abam.
I think I'm probably
pick
doing heal
Abam.
in this game. Look at their healing. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still gonna have 2 healing Nova heroes. You know, we're still gonna have
Yeah.
Viscous and shit. Okay, they pick Clash. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
I think
don't know
McGinnis
about
is still
McGinnis.
fine. I don't even think it's
The
that
hero
bad. Like,
sucks. It's more so I haven't played as many other heroes, but we can bust something out if this comes again. I'm not the biggest fan of McGinnis this patch either.
I don't think she's that good, but that's why she's last pick. You know, that's why she's like
I
lowest
agree.
prior. Like at the end of the day, I think we got so many good characters in this draft that I'm not like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
sure
solo
what
lanes
other
here.
hero we would have wanted me to play.
I think we can do
that was
Abrams.
available.
We can do Abrams Wraith solo lanes, and then we could do like Paradox Warden, or we can do McGinnis Warden.
McGinnis. Yeah.
Yeah, McGinnis Warden, Paradox Viscous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what other hero we would have rather had me play. You know what I mean?
Oh, we
Like,
could have picked
Scarface
Ivy
Slayer
earlier.
or something.
Bebop.
you say?
Bebop or Vindicta or something. Yeah, I don't know which. Because if I hit Crows on Vindicta, even though the support build's bad, it's like
Yeah, we
decent
could have picked
poke.
Vindicta. That's true.
I haven't played a lot of it though.
Yeah.
It's usually
Playing
I
Fight Night
think
now.
Hydration
Title.
is Flex Yamato because Lefa's playing Infernus.
Warm
right?
up versus Hydration.
Surely.
Oh, Vegas Ivy. Interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be left foot furnace.
Where's Goober?
And
Who's
Spirit
Goober?
Ivy
Where's
then.
Benji?
Yeah.
Benji hasn't been playing with us for like
Would we see much
A
good
decent
Ivy
time
at
at
the
this
moment?
point.
I know people
Yes.
are saying
No.
it, but like
He was
pro play.
playing it a lot in pubs at least. Every
Yeah.
streamer I watch is like suddenly on Gun Ivy. Like Zergy was playing Gun
Oh
Ivy.
yeah, I saw that. It doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
it's
in
like-
tournament
what
and
the
in
fuck
the
is
fight night
good?
they weren't
I
playing
think
gun
it's
IV
good.
though, but yeah.
Not in the tournament, no.
Yeah.
On like personal streams.
I think Vegas is always adverse to more spirit builds and stuff anyway,
Yeah, true.
right?
He played a lot of Spirit Ivy.
Benji
when it was
quit.
really broken.
True.
He's
Well,
still
we're
not popular,
trialing
so
people
I'm
and then he
pretty sure.
quit, so it's kind of like a mix
Hydration,
of
I
both.
think.
But yeah,
More. Well, Hydration did it in
Yeah.
tournament games.
Yeah.
Vegas did
What
it
up,
in
doggo?
pub, so it depends on what you value more there.
Yeah, sure.
do you think draft will ever allow for meta comms to form?
How does DMB play Mirage? Like, does
guess
he go
not.
more Scarabs or more Jin Mark?
He goes
I think regardless,
Genmark.
it's gun split push always.
Yep.
Which is how it's played.
Yeah, really
Nobody
good,
maxes
Scarab
Scarab first. I mean, it is a very good soloing X game indeed.
Oh yeah.
It's also a pretty good
this is
reactive
good.
barrier game. It's not insane, but it's pretty good. Against Mirage and Lash, reactive barrier is very good, depending on the skill build that Lash goes. If he doesn't go 2 points in his ground slam, then it's not as good, but it's still good against the ult.
I think Abrams goes reactive barrier 100% of the time here now. That or
See.
debuff producer.
I'm fucking buying it.
I probably would buy debuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue what we were doing from scrims and just for laning at least, just being able to?
I mean, that
Be
is, if
very
we don't do that, we will
fluid.
lose in 5 minutes. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how.
it's
we
not really
should
an
be doing
option.
it.
So
Yeah.
it's a good practice. One thing about Llama Lords as well is like they were doing the earn very quickly, very early on, regardless
Yeah.
of like the map
Yeah.
state,
Yeah.
and like that's
More so-
something that
more
if we could
priority, for sure.
preemptively do it, or just be ready to
trade
contest
for
it,
it.
right? Yeah,
It's
yeah.
either contested or trade for it. Like we need to have our plan right when the urn spawns.
But I guess just everybody have that in the back of your head of just 10-minute
Yeah.
mark buffs, right? Earn. What?
Because
Where is it?
there is a world in which you trade a walker or two for the first urn and you're very happy.
Yeah.
I'll go blue with Tankman. Yeah, is that
All
the
right, and then so I go green.
Yeah.
I go green
Yeah, I'm
with
just playing purple.
Paradox.
Yeah, I'll go yellow.
Yeah, it works.
All right. Remember, stay active.
Stay hard, bring the boom.
Stay hard.
Yeah.
Bring the boom. Yeah, fucking jingle boom.
Bring the boom.
Play active around your timings. Don't get wave fry. Be active.
Yep. Let's
Calm
start off
stuff.
with
Don't just stay in your lane for 7 minutes.
Yamato. Galvin.
I see it first.
I'm against Mirage.
Good flash I use.
Those are really low velocity guns, by the way.
Oh, I messed up.
Above us.
Actually took a lot of damage for that. Was good.
I'm taking a lot from this right clicks. Holy shit.
I'm chilling. I got thorns on me.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I'm one shot already. Holy shit, man.
He's one.
I tried. I did not.
I'm going back and
go down
around.
instead.
Time to start
Also die.
shuffling.
Oh, we just took pretty much 200. And a flask.
Alvaro took a lot of tower damage,
I'm feeling like
actually.
just stupid. I have wall now again. If they go too far,
I think I got all that farm.
Alright.
Fuck, he just walked at me.
Half. One thorns.
you look at tonight. Oh, it's one.
You have a good eye.
My bad.
I had to kill a good amount of the grapes.
We should just use that for frags. We should not be good enough.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
knives.
you're right. You're right.
We could be coming around. He did.
I'm fine.
He healing right in.
Over 200. Yeah.
I got our fault.
I think I got lightning up there before. Am I tripping?
I don't see Lash. He could slam green. Lash could be climbing and slamming green or purple. Careful.
Mirage is also missing. I don't think he's ganking though.
We're missing our lane
Fine.
completely. I'm coming purple.
I'm running.
We see Ivy. I don't see
The
Lash.
furnace is like just start freezing.
I have a wave. I have a wall here. Up to you.
We can look, yeah.
Let's check out its furnace.
I walled him.
I'm just gonna do small camp real quick.
Yep.
Start it, I guess.
Nice.
I'm dead.
Yep.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I'm gonna show
That's
this
just
with
still
you.
missing. He's
Can
still
you come here?
trying gank. I don't know where he is.
I need a buy.
I can't come blue yet. They're
being
missing
way too
roots here,
aggressive.
actually.
Yeah.
Death comes in many forms.
I'm coming back blue.
Mirage is
Flash
quite
is on
hurt.
purple. You see him. You saw him purple. He was climbing.
Oh, what is this angle? The tower's not shooting at him from there. That's crazy.
Good luck.
There's a thing? That's so stupid.
find
Holy
you.
shit.
He's still hurt.
Mr. Poop. I have a wall now. I don't have heals for a bit. Actually, I have a heal station for you.
Find them.
Fine. I need help though.
Okay, I'm flipping over on her.
Cards out.
He's
Really good
low.
damage on her. Yep.
An excellent choice.
Yo, Mirage ganking green potentially. Mirage ganking green.
Okay, we're chilling.
Never mind, he's not. He's not. He's just doing boxes and shit.
Time to stack the deck.
Lane's missing. Ivy's playing on top of mid. Lash is missing.
Cancel healing
Coming
right.
back.
Mirage missing right
And I
now.
go-
Yeah, I'm aggressive on
Okay,
side.
okay,
She's already
yeah,
low. Half.
Got cage?
The enemy.
Oh, fuck.
She's done for. She's gonna get caged after.
Yep.
Dead.
I might jump
I
this
can't
up.
come on.
I can.
Ivy's
go.
missing. Has
all the
boost.
way down. Half health.
Not boost.
Chill.
Ivy's missing. Can't go anywhere.
Okay.
He got healed so much by
Trying to do
Kelvin.
another slam
Yeah, it's
on me.
fine.
I'm playing back.
He spirit strike.
He's
Spirit
in
strike.
Chill.
She's here. She's here. She's here. I'm chilling.
Bye, real quick.
I'm waiting for the next heal.
I don't think they're gonna
You
die
good
in lane
purple?
here.
I'm my ult. I have
Mirage is diving.
Yamato is about to have ult now. You ready?
Yeah. I can't fight.
I'm
I
playing
can
now.
flash for a decent amount.
Mirage very hurt under my tower right now.
I can go through our veil.
Is there a wall
and
I can
try
gank
and
if I
go
rotate?
cage.
Yeah. He's on top. He's going like near the jump pad or whatever. He's very hurt though.
Kelvin leaving towards blue. Be careful.
See the demon.
You good purple?
Yeah, I'm
Flash
good.
could gank, but he's half.
Nice. Good kill.
Flash could still
I'm
try and
seeing
Flash
Flash
was
guy.
half. Could rotate.
Yamato's over here?
There's a Yamato on me. Yeah.
Time
I'm
to
coming over,
Good.
almost there.
Ivy's
I
trying
should
to
be good
fly
here.
someone. Lash
Okay.
300.
Yamato's one.
I
Yamato's
won't
one.
go.
Ready,
I'm
ready,
out.
ult.
Yeah. I have to reset real quick.
Behind us,
I'll be
behind
back.
us, behind us, Calvin.
I'm coming back
I
green
got
now.
right. I'm
I'm
coming
dead.
blue. I'm coming blue. I want to be
I'm
slow.
dead.
Calvin got
They
caged
domed?
with me.
I'm almost there.
Calvin's
I
one.
shoved
You
out. I
see
shoved
him?
out green. I shoved out green.
He's dead. I should have boost if you guys live.
Get up, get up. Oh, I got buried. I be half.
Is blue winnable? Is blue winnable?
It is. Yes.
Okay, coming over.
We'll have enough here.
He's in mid. Veil, our side. Good.
light them up.
What's up?
One dead.
I'm going to purple.
Cards out.
Going back
Nice
green.
thing, man.
They're looking for me right now. I need help.
I'm here in 2 seconds. No ult on Yamato.
We have a big.
Okay,
we
I
have
can
another
gank green
purple
maybe.
If you want to come.
I'm coming green with ult. I'm coming green with ult right now. Go aggressive right
They're
now.
running.
Today, take them down.
I caught one. I ulted the Yamato behind the fucking thing.
Oh my god, I hit a
My
fucking
bad.
soul when I was trying to mantle.
They're on me right now. They're on me.
You want to push?
Okay, I'm almost there. Are they chasing you?
Okay, be
I
I
don't
have
know.
slowing hex.
I'm going back yellow.
In front of us.
Mirage is coming on the left side.
Look out,
I'm
look
probably
out, look
dead here.
out.
Somebody won.
He's one killing nice.
Mirage, can we fight Mirage?
Backing up.
Okay, Mirage is half. He has no
Hold
tornado.
blue, we'll maybe go jump pad
I can
after.
try and hold the
Mirage on me on the right, very hurt.
Play pass.
Coming over. Keep moving up.
Ivy's
Keep
gonna
moving
use
up.
low when you
One.
guys get here. It's already half.
Nice, big. I'm one health myself.
Coming. Stay near him.
I'm leaving, Bucky. I'm leaving.
I'm not there. I
with
can't
you, I'm
help
with
you.
Or Ivy's flying towards you guys yellow.
Dead.
Nice.
Or
He
purple,
fucking
I
swapped.
mean.
Good shit.
Just half.
He swapped him right into me. That was beautiful. Well done.
Yeah, no, that's what I was
Four
calling
left
for
side,
here.
four left side
I
match.
just didn't want him to like dumb. I guess he doesn't have a bit.
Are you good, Bucky?
No.
Keep working.
I'm dead. Oh, I didn't even hear him. That's fucking
There's
quiet.
3 in blue.
There's 4, I think.
I'm gonna get a little tower damage.
Yeah,
Chat, did we
I'm
hear anything? I
gonna
didn't hear
heal a bit
shit.
from-
Yeah,
I'll
very low.
hold
I can't
purple
really
again.
low. They're doing our camp on the left here.
They're gonna push yellow tower
He's trying to
here.
kill me. He's gonna actually
I'm on the
kill me.
bridge. I'm on the bridge.
There's 2 green as
He's
well.
gonna kill me on the bridge.
I
They're
see
pressuring
this.
right towers a lot. I have ult for the Mirage, but I don't have slowing X. I can maybe come green again, but they have
Coming
Kelvin
blue,
ult.
Furnace is out. I have flash on me.
Is he low?
He's like half. Oh, he's above half.
You guys are
He's
good?
healing up.
Flash half.
I can
Mirage pressuring my tower quite a bit.
come green. I can come green.
I
two
can
in
see
veil.
purple in 20
Let's shove
seconds.
Does anyone have slowing X on our team? Do we have a slowing
I
X?
do.
No, not yet.
Okay, if you can look for a gank on the barrage, it can be good, but...
or whenever it opens.
Okay. Yeah.
Which way, Van Blue?
I'm going around. I'm gonna try and ult from behind them.
Okay, I can start moving up in a couple seconds.
I'm going now.
I'm coming over. I'm my ult.
I'm waiting for TP to open. The doors aren't open yet.
Sounds good, yeah.
Doors open now, Deathy?
Yeah.
By slowing hex wall.
We're not killing him. We're not killing him. We're not killing him. Wait, actually, our Abrams
Yeah, I'm ready.
Very low.
Hit him.
Mono got caged.
Come on his ulti. Come on his ulti.
They okay. They don't for it.
We collapse on this. Collapse on no. Collapse on no. Collapse on no.
Nice.
Kill this guy. No.
One. Nice.
Yellow tower.
I'm gonna go back green.
Yeah, we can pressure yellow tower. They're gonna get blue. Can we get the right side towers? Yeah, not everybody here, but yeah.
Someone needs to start leaving.
We need to pressure green as well. Pressure green as well.
I'm catching purple. I can't
Someone
catch
needs
blue.
to go blue.
Okay.
Someone needs to go blue.
I don't have boost. I can't go blue.
Mirage TPing in. I'm
on purple.
He's
Can
out.
you go lash?
We left too early this one.
I don't have speed. I can't
All
go
good.
blue right away.
Tell right
Might
next
just
to you.
lose
Salty.
I wanna.
Frozen furnace. I had to chill. And Furnace is actually on me.
Coming.
Lash ulted me.
I'm dying. There's nothing I can do here.
Mirage is being very aggressive, yellow.
I just swap him for a
So
sec.
close to
I'm
slowing
dead.
X.
2 purple.
Okay, can we get the green tower?
I'll be flying.
They're getting purple tower.
Exquisite work.
I'll be flying. Careful.
Our purple guard.
I'm gonna lose my yellow tower here. Nothing I can do about it.
I can try to go purple when I spawn, unless you got that blink.
I can.
Buffs in
I think
30.
both can. Let me get the farm with you. I'm gonna speed up and go somewhere else.
Our purple.
Both right side towers are very hurt. We should look for that.
There's
No,
so
I
much
was playing near
farm
our
out.
jungle. No, I was looking to farm our jungle on the left.
Not leaving.
Yeah. He backed up.
I have one more wave for you.
Buffs in 15. I can be at the right buff. Can we be there?
I'll be a.
We only have 2
I
people.
can be left. I can be left.
I'll be right with you guys in a couple seconds.
I have Wraith ult though.
I have slowing hex.
I have
Okay.
swap. We have a lot here.
Yeah, we can.
I'm on 7. I'm on 7.
Yeah, look for the slow next if there's one.
We got
Nice.
lash.
Turn kills.
Hey, green, yeah.
So I guess I'm last.
Ult in Kelvin.
Kelvin.
Fuck. I don't know where he is.
On
That
me.
was so weird.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Hit him.
I
Done.
think get hit by the cage.
She's like
The kite.
one.
He's so low.
she's-
So low. Kill him.
So low.
Nice, big.
Still has ult. Yeah.
For mercy.
I'm dealing with yellow.
Going over to blue.
Yeah, I got yellow.
Our yellow.
I'm dead.
Mirage is pushing yellow really deep. If we get a gank on him, we can kill.
I'm gonna die. Fuck, where'd our third guy go?
There's no third guy ever.
Losing purple as well. We're all
Mirage
getting
is really
purple
deep right now. He's just gonna keep pushing the
I'm gonna
walker.
go for Mirage.
Can anyone gank on him?
I can come
Just
first.
stalling for him. Stalling for you. Should be fine.
He's gonna get it, I think. I
Yeah,
can't
you
stop
can
him.
bottom. I can
I
catch his exit.
Comes in many forms.
Okay, I mean, he's like full health.
Dead.
He's actually really hard to kill.
Electric on me.
Half on Mirage.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking. Wait,
Tornado
what?
me.
How'd you
Furnace
get him?
Furnace could come from purple. And Furnace was purple. Careful, behind you guys, blue.
I don't think Ivy can die.
Never mind.
Never mind, he's yellow.
Furnace is here, Furnace is here, yeah.
Okay.
He's here.
I'm on
He's
both.
deep on me. I'm probably dead
You
here.
do have ult.
Yeah, I know. Bye, I'm 1 health.
He's half.
I'm coming with slowing hex and wall.
I'm almost dead to... Ooh, I'm alive, just barely.
See him?
I need to reset. I need to buy.
Any idea where he is?
You wanna buy a mug?
Theo?
You know, if you got-
Mirren?
He's
Maybe.
out. He's out.
Okay.
You get a foot slot. I'm gonna try to
Last
get
blue.
that.
I can push yellow with you. I have wall stun.
Okay. I'm low on stamina right now, but.
Yamato's here.
We can
Ready?
potentially kill
Okay,
this
that's
guy
fair.
if they don't show.
No, you see him on the left. I'm coming.
Lash
down.
is definitely not alone, Goober. Just stay around.
What'd you say?
Right.
We
You
can
want-
look
you
for the
want to
Lash.
go?
He's definitely not alone,
Oh,
though.
fuck.
We should look for him,
Yeah.
though.
I think we're down on farm.
There's two. There's Kelvin, too. Does Kelvin have
farm
rescue beam? He does, yeah.
Mirage is
Rush
here.
here.
Oh, I hit the wrong slowing hex.
I'm with you guys. I'm with
Wait,
you
Three
guys.
on.
kill him.
Yo, they're pushing left side. They're pushing left side hard.
One health in Yamato.
I'm dead.
Mirage on me, Veil. Veil.
Healing me. Health no vid.
I can't see you. Peek.
I can swap him out. He's out.
He parried.
Where's the Lash going? Did we see?
Got him.
Got him. Nice. Can we trade yellow?
Lash is above, behind.
What they're doing.
They're gonna get green.
They missed Lash ult.
Locking him down.
I ulted Lash. We can turn it. Oh, you got rescue beams. Fuck.
Our walker is under attack.
I can't stop Infernus here. I have to back up.
We should try to grab Urn potentially on the way back. Can we start turning out left lanes so we can try to get
Yeah,
these
I'm shoving
Urn?
left.
There's still a bag. I don't know how to open.
I stopped in green temporarily, but I can't stop it.
You're good,
Let me
you're
grab
good.
it. I'm gonna go buy.
Oh, bag, not earn. We have good earn. Oh no, it's neutral.
It's no, it's
for
yeah,
first
yeah.
one.
Yeah, first one's always neutral.
We need to work on our wave
Yeah.
splitting. Right now they have less kills
Yeah.
than us, and they barely had more objectives, but they still have a shit ton more gold. I think that's what's going on.
I mean, they have way more walkers. It's all walkers.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I know, but they had a lead.
We're just overgrouping. We're just overgrouping.
Yeah.
I'm really fucking strong here, so.
We
I'm gonna
playing
go
for
down.
Yeah.
certain.
Yeah, we can try to fight this,
I
but.
feel like we should. I have my ult.
Okay.
Alright, I'll do it. I have slowing X. Yeah, we have everyone except Ward in here.
Swap as well.
Fine.
Raj does.
Get
have
on it
TP
quick,
though.
maybe.
Yeah.
Mirage is literally
You
pushing.
can just get on it quick.
Ivy's not here. Ivy can't be.
Yeah,
here.
just go.
I
They're
can
giving
just
it,
keep
I
you on
think.
it if you just jump on it.
I'm just going.
They're
I think
giving
it's
it.
fine. I think it's
Stand still,
fine.
stand still,
Furnace.
stand still.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think we're good. Nice.
I'm good. Grab that purple wave.
Yeah, I got the purple wave.
It's like
Need to
first
buy
turn,
after,
I don't think
probably.
it unfortunately matters that much.
Not that much, but it's better than
Yeah.
nothing.
I can maybe swap that lash.
Infernus is still around here, by the way, purple.
What
Might be able to get a kill. You have ult?
You got him. You got him.
I don't have
Let's live.
ult,
I'm living. I'm living. They're flying over.
Can you show?
Oh,
There's
he's
a lot
show?
here. I got one.
Someone
I might be dead.
Trying to come.
I'm probably dead.
Oh no, the wall.
He's half. He's half.
I'm actually really hurt. I have to live. I have to live. I have to live. I have fortitude. I'll be back in eventually.
I need to leave. There's 3. Oh, the wall actually saved them, by the way. That's so unlucky.
Yeah, yeah, they had healing Nova.
On the other
If we don't
side.
kill him, it's back up.
Yeah.
I have no stamina.
I had a card in the air.
Yamato on me.
All
There's
good.
at least 5 on left side.
It's all you.
Yep.
Only green walker can get pushed. We already got yellow. I can't go past the mid. They're already like.
You're dying, salty.
Yeah.
I'm assuming?
I'm trying to catch purple.
Yeah,
I
there's a
don't
lot
want
of
to
people
stay
there. Yeah, we can go purple.
there.
The Infernus doesn't have
Maybe-
ult. Don't
oh,
be
you don't
afraid
have
of him.
ult,
I don't have ult, no, not for 30. Can't really do anything. I'm healing out for you though.
Get out. I'm ready to heal.
I'm gonna farm our ancients.
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck?
Someone catch yellow? They
Oh,
grabbed
Buffs
okay.
are up. They just got the left buff. They got both buffs. They got
Yeah,
both
both
buffs. Yeah. They're stronger than us in fights right now.
I'm in range now.
I love this trick.
They were purple.
Yep. I can get blue.
Earn's good or no?
Can I share blue? Oh, never mind. You guys share blue. You guys
Yeah, it should be a good earn right now for us. Actually, it's gonna be very close.
They just picked it. No, they picked it up.
Okay.
We got it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That's good for us.
I'm gonna stop shoving this now, Boink, because we don't see any
Yeah.
now.
Oh.
It's too
We
far.
can definitely fight them, by the way. They're not like super stronger than
If
us
I
in
get
team
overconvinced on
fights.
you, I can help you, but I'd rather.
No, I'm going MTP.
They dropped Earn, okay.
Yeah, they're probably gonna come over to
I'm dealing with blue right now. Yep.
Yeah, careful.
Ivy's near
Yeah,
Earn.
Ivy's here. Ivy's here.
Yamato with Yamato.
I've been a good looking for it. I'm gonna back it
Do
up.
we
for a
want to
second.
try to just get objectives and try to get solo kills, or do we want to contest? Darren?
We want to contest, but they're not in position right now, so we need to kind of do both.
Let's make sure green shops, yeah.
Too far from me.
You slowing Hex
I
warding?
haven't shown yet.
He's here. He's here on me. He's left.
I have Silence Glyph.
It's low on
Showing
him.
next to him.
Use
Walled him,
tornado.
walled him.
Yamato might be coming over to you guys, yellow.
I'm with
So
you,
far,
Maraman. We can look for something. Look for the Yamato. I have Silence
know,
Glyph. Look for Swapper if you can.
If you get it, I can get it. Resilencing.
Nice. Huge.
They're all here.
Come
They're all
over
here.
green,
They're
come
all
over green.
me and Boink. Me and Boink too.
Yeah.
Push green then. Push green.
We're pushing green hard.
The spirit urn is
I'm
waiting.
just stalling super long.
Yeah, we're just pushing green.
right now.
I'm dead.
Good saw.
I stalled for a long time.
Cards out.
Yeah, we're getting this walker for free here.
All
Alright, reset. Careful, they're gonna chase. They're gonna look to chase probably.
I'm taking TP on you guys. I'm trying to get out yellow.
Yep.
Bro.
Make sure we scatter as we back. Deal with waves.
Nice
They
shot.
didn't capture the urn, right? So it's still advantageous, even though
Yeah,
like it didn't
yeah.
reset.
Yeah.
We should pick it up 100%.
I can
Like
try and
free.
go through the yellow teleporter purple and grab it. Somebody can meet me there. The wave's gonna crash.
I'm
There
starting
could
to
be
move
people that go there.
I'm pushing blue wave right now. They're gonna look for plays. Yeah, they're around the urn. At least 2 of them.
Calvin's gonna go
Yeah,
for
I'm
Earn.
coming.
He's not.
Paradox swap? Can we look for a swap maybe?
Yeah, we should look for a
He's
play.
here.
I'm not-
He's here
Oh, I
farming
was
the
on
ancient.
ancients. I was on ancients.
I'm coming blue, Desi.
Last looking for me. I'm
Picking Aaron up
backing.
and then backing.
You
Can
good?
we not try and make a play?
I'm good.
Yeah, no need to force the
Okay.
play. Just
Yeah.
off.
Just chill.
There's a lot
We're
near
here
Earn.
on the right side.
Things go
Let's push
bad.
up the right side right now.
There's a Mirage super
They're
deep.
going
They're
to
looking for a
all
pick. They're
shop
looking for a pick right now.
They're gonna
They're
die
looking to
for-
intercept. we help? Can we help Boink? Can we fight this?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Infernus is
Are you
on
good?
the
Are you good, Salty?
Here now,
We
here now,
can
here
fight
now.
here. We can fight here. We can fight here. Fight.
Okay, Infernus not here.
Fighting.
Yeah.
Kelvin, she's silenced, Kelvin.
Come, yeah.
I heal Novin.
Why don't I have reactive barrier? I'm so fucking stupid.
I'm dying.
Look,
Infernus
Yamato.
used ult on me. We don't have any good damage. We don't have any good damage. If you can live, you should.
No, we do. Fight.
The damage is pretty good. The damage is pretty good. The damage is good.
It's in Mirage. Kill, kill Mirage. Keep fighting me. Get him.
There's huge damage on them. Oh, it's unlucky.
They're gonna go.
That should have been a good fight for us, I feel.
Probably. Or grab Urn.
Fuck.
Grab Urns in blue.
If they don't grab it,
I mean, if they're
grabbing
beating
her right
it,
now.
yeah.
Are we lacking? Why did we lack so much damage that fight? Did they just heal a shit ton?
Oh, I died insta. I mean, I got the Kelvin kill and then I got lash ulted and I died.
They have double heal Nova. Do we have double heal Nova? We do.
I have
I have heal bane too. Do we have decays?
We have triple
Yes,
heal
I have
Nova.
1 decay.
I don't space for it.
They have the rejuvenator.
I'm getting the purple wave here. That might go for me.
I'm gonna look to do
Resetting.
some of our jungle here before they get a chance to
Yeah.
get it, like our slot on the right.
Try to farm
Yeah.
Jungle Paradox. You don't need the money.
Oh yeah.
Right
I'm
slot.
trying to get a heal bane. That's all I'm trying to get. You can have that though. That gave me enough.
Yeah,
worry.
make sure we
I'm
don't
good.
try to not get our resources stolen as
One
much as
here.
possible.
It's in
Careful
front
team, man.
Let's just take a knife.
Infernus has Ricochet now.
Mhm.
Whoever's not with Kelvin, we can look to try to pick. If they have Kelvin, we can't pick him because of Rescue Beam. But without Rescue Beam, we actually have a lot of really good pick potential.
I'm gonna do our safe on the right.
Yeah.
Mirage.
Urn
Yellow.
and things like that in 20. We're on the cusp
Yeah.
of.
Just stack right buff. Stack right buff if we can.
Yeah.
We just
no
stack right
Ivy
buff?
on right buff. No Ivy.
Yeah.
I'm at all here. We should
They're
be
getting
scared.
left off for free.
Yeah, that's fine.
Fine. We're grabbing right. It's a trade.
Yeah, and I'm just making it in.
First on me.
Mirage! Slow.
Gun.
Two of us are
Mirage,
not there.
one health.
Two of us
Mirage,
are
one
not
health. Okay, just chill. Oh, we can kill Mirage
We
maybe?
can get a kill.
No. Reset Salty.
You okay? You okay, Salty?
We're leaving.
Got Yamato with him.
Yeah, we need to relieve.
Yeah, I'm backing up.
We're missing too many people.
Think
Slow
about
as shit.
Can we turn around? Look for
Yeah, we're
that
coming. We're
line.
coming. Yeah, we can maybe collapse. Lash is
Hey,
chasing though.
what if you ult at
I got
our
knocked. I got
spawn?
knocked.
I'm dead.
I'm here behind.
But we can turn on the Lash, no?
They use 3.
No
They
pulse
use
on
3.
Yamato.
No ult on
I almost
Yamato.
Hex again.
No dome, no ideal.
Ivy's hurt.
One on inside in our base.
Good TPing. I'm resetting. I'm dead. I think. Oh, tragic. The rescue beam does not pull me out of tornado, I guess. Oh, maybe went through that. Does rescue beam not pull you out of tornado? That's weird.
I rescue beamed you as you TP'd. I don't know what happened.
I didn't TP. No, I didn't TP.
Oh,
My TP never went off because I was slowing X. I was trying to TP.
interesting.
Alright, we got maybe one more, but I don't know if we even get one more fight in here. Alright, from 10 seconds. I'm up in 10. If we can delay that much, maybe.
Hey, Creme Mirage.
Alright.
Swings on him.
I'm up in 5. I'm up in 5.
No tornado. Healing her now.
I'm up now. I'm up now. Looking for hate crime to have so much healing, though. I got a big AoE ult, though. Lash. Oh, they got Q. Dome.
I have a wall coming.
Alright, I think we just gotta shoot and hope for the best. Alright, GG. MT.
There's too much grouping early. Like we had a lead out of lane and then we just.
It was a mix of grouping and
also.
also like we didn't stick around long enough. Like one time we had 5 people on the right side and we didn't even stick around for both towers.
We got
We
worried.
just
We
need to-
got way too worried about our walkers not being able to defend themselves. I mean, I get it if a hero or two is showing up both the walkers, but literally no one was showing
What's
up the
going on in the
walkers.
fight night?
and
Is
we
the
were
game
freaking
over or
out
the game's
about
not
going
over?
back to them.
I would say like, you sure? Like we grouped a little like too much. And we're like focused on like trying to get kills. So I'd say that early. I really think the biggest issue was, if anything, is like when we recovered after realizing like, hey, we should stop grouping up like this much. We needed like fall back and just focus on our objectives. So we weren't focused on like getting wave prio. Like the one fight or like I don't even call it a fight, like when Tankman went
Yeah,
to
yeah.
grab urn and they chased us. If we want to grab the urn, we need to push out our waves, so they have to go and focus on those, so we can have less people on our guys getting the urn when it's on our side, you know.
Let me check our comp. Our comp was okay. That should be the job of Warden, Wraith, or Abrams. No, I feel like most of the time.
Yeah, I could have definitely had more split push. The biggest problem is that like Mirage has a really good 1v1 matchup against me, and so if he matches me, I can't really do anything. But that's also just like, you know, I could just be a better player and maybe make it work. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we were losing a lot of like one-on-ones, or we couldn't hold one-on-ones. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that creates a lot of pressure on the map when you have to bring extra heroes to a spot where they don't, you know?
I feel like those are really split during fights. I mean, like,
right,
often I find myself like just me and Salty fighting somebody. Like, I think that happened twice. And the rest of us to be in the back line. I mean, that should be fine, but I feel like Warden should be way deeper than he is.
Well, one of the fights that you're mentioning is the fight at the buff, right?
Yeah.
We're like actual team fights. Then there was a team fight on the left, or for the
I'm talking about the Walker fight where Walker went down.
Yeah, the Walker. Which
I guess we just ban Pocket again. Fuck it.
Well, I was gonna say against these guys, it's slightly different, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. It's just more.
Because we won't be first pick if we play these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you could always just do it as a draft has been blue again.
I'm just like, just practice.
Yeah.
Big Paradox. We'll see what they pick.
There was a point as well where they had like the Infernus and the Mirage to split pushing the outside walkers.
Well, they were also like, yeah. I mean that, and then they just took our jungle while we were like twiddling our thumbs in a lane too. Like,
yeah, I think in those instances we're so like we then become incredibly reactive, and I feel that was kind of like we were winning a lot of fights, but we weren't really like deciding to do anything. A lot of what we did was dependent on what they were doing as a response, right? So it didn't feel like we took initiative. It was more us mitigating them from doing stuff, but we weren't stopping them. We didn't really need to stop them because we were ahead in a lot of those fights.
I'm trying to think of like a positive way, because like whenever we make these calls, like we're getting split pushed and like we're losing like 2 walkers, I think we should just take the initiative to understand like we are going to lose a walker here. Which one can we prioritize?
Yeah.
And that's like mainly the thing is, right, if we're having 4 on right side and we're fighting and we're winning most of our engagements and we're struggling to do anything on the left side with like our 2 people, I think the 2, whoever it is, it doesn't matter who, need to like work together to like try to remedy like the negatives, right? I think like the entire like game, I was just dominating every fucking fight I was in. Like my presence was insane. Like I was killing 1 to 2 people each time, but our macro is just like ass. I think we just need to understand like we need to cut our losses, focus on just saving at least 1 and shoving, so it's harder for them, and by our guys that are out fighting time to come back, and we can fix like our waves and get better priority.
Yeah,
then
it's
at that
also
point, we can cover buffs, earn, and even mid boss if we win in like a really easy engagement.
For sure. I think as well, like we kind of do this thing too where people were taking fights and it was Tankman on the Warden sort of cleaning up the lanes that were pushed up, and it's like you want somebody else to be doing that, right? You want the Warden to be in those fights to be able to slow people and to trap them. And there was just a lot of moments like that. It's like it feels that we're not really set up and putting the right heroes in the right places. Like if a lane is being split pushed by Mirage, for me it should be a specific character that's there to deal with him. Like they would have an Ivy that would just come in and just throw a load of shit at you, or maybe the Infernus would jump at you. But Zach messaged me as well, just saying like we keep calling someone go save the walker. Like I think it has to be a certain person in
so much
mind.
being placed already there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say in the context
I don't
of
think
our
it's a
draft,
specific pertinence, but it's just like, you know, I guess like saying, hey, you go do this is always better than, hey, someone, because obviously someone is like, you know, you have 6 people, so nobody's going to like really take that call to heart necessarily. So obviously, like, I guess if I call someone go deal with this, I should be like, hey, you go deal with this, but obviously sometimes it can be hard without having everyone's perspective.
Yeah, you can always ask, can you? I mean, it's better to just be like, you go do this, even if it sounds a little bit short, because it's just a better reaction. It's going to be faster for people to process it.
Yeah, I like to make it easy, right? In the context, at least for like our draft, I don't think we're realistically going to pick McGinnis, but I would say it goes for just really any like passive like laner. So like maybe if we get Dynamo or like Kelvin or even like Goo, like they could be the ones easily like shoving and having our Warden actually participating in these fights.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, I was shoving a lot on that game for sure.
I think in general
I
we should
feel
never
like-
have to resort to going McGinnis ever. That character, like I don't know if you noticed, like regardless of how good you are, Boink, you got like negative value just because the character you're playing just doesn't work.
I got some good kills, but yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
could have gotten more for sure.
I don't know.
I mean, like,
I
especially
really
into an
think that
IV.
it's. I mean, it's obviously wasn't a great McGinnis game, so like maybe we fucked up the draft a little bit, but I still feel like it wasn't
No,
like
we
the
could
reason
easily
we
made it
lost. You
work.
know.
I mean,
Better to fuck up
Salty
the
and I
draft
killed
now
for
than
like
later.
3 times, just R2 with us 2 with the wall, and we got a kill
Yeah,
on the
I still think
Mirage.
Wall is strong.
Yeah.
I still think Heal is strong. Like obviously the character is not like insane, but I don't think the character is like insta lose
Yeah.
status either.
No,
I just-
we-
I just want to
like-
give Kelvin. I don't want to give Kelvin and Ivy at the same time. I feel like
Yeah, no, I
Early game,
agree.
you
I
just have to
agree.
play
We fucked
more
up the
with
draft a little bit.
With the McGinnis and the tower taking pressure. So it's like you go to one lane, you focus on taking the tower, you go to the next lane, tell your team group
Yeah.
up, hit those fucking tower idiots.
I
And if they
think,
don't, then it's a problem.
Hold on, just one thing I just want to say as well. It's like we are very good teammates for each other. We're very selfless in our approach, but I think some of us need to go, I'm playing on this character, I'm the main fucking protagonist. You know what I mean? Like, especially like something like a Warden, with the amount of damage, like gun damage that you do, Tank Man, you don't want to be, oh, I'll fix this lane. Like, you want to be in there, especially when you had such a really good like lane in phase. You were farming up, you were sort of
No, I
up
needed
on
to finish
souls.
my items still too. That was my
Make sure
main
you're
issue,
ready
is
up,
that I didn't have
Ryan.
my veil and shit.
Oh, yeah,
Do
sorry.
we want to talk lanes though?
I was trying
real
to
quick?
finish farming.
I think we just do same solos and then
Same
duos can be
maybe?
duos
Warden,
was like
Kelvin,
I think
or-
we just do I think we do Paradox Warden. Paradox Warden and
Okay.
Kelvin, whatever.
all right. I think that
Mash.
can work with just with the times though.
Paradox Warden is pretty good.
Can we have
Oh, yeah.
Paradox Warden on right side map?
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll
Sure,
swap
sure.
with Lash.
I'll go blue with Lash.
Oh shit.
Audio.
Dude, he's turning it off.
Audio.
Audio. The Tankman's cheap as hell. $5
Bro, you're
bucks?
cheap as fuck.
Bro. $5 bucks?
What
You
the
can't even
hell?
buy a burger with that kind of money nowadays.
Yeah, you can't. You know, you literally can. What happens? Okay, bro. T.
Yoink!
Fire.
Against Infernus.
Got Mirage.
I see Mirage.
Stole one.
It took a decent amount for me actually. And they missed a creep.
Yep. Nice. Go.
Yeah, no problem.
Bye.
It's not your lane partner. I got you back.
I'm a golden. He's still getting used to voices, it's okay.
I can't believe that fucking lit me on fire.
I love this trick. We'll burn him down quick.
The goose half as well. The goose very low.
Yeah, I was getting
I
low
got
as
the
well. Bye.
Nice. Your man, your mic's muted. Sorry.
Good to know, because I called to jump that guy 3 times. And you
Good
just
to
did the same
know.
thing with me, and I thought you were listening.
Nope.
I was like, yeah, let's jump this guy, and then I jumped.
Oh, you
him,
can
and
freeze a
wouldn't
little
do
bit, but it's too late.
it. Yeah, it's
It's fine.
Taking a lot of damage, by the way, Warden. Be careful.
I won't lie. I don't know what
We can go yellow. Or I
He's
can go
low,
yellow.
Is
shit.
it first
Can we
gankable?
ask him something?
Yeah, maybe. He's very far up, yeah.
Coming.
Moving behind him, moving behind him.
They're gonna dive me probably. 2 away from getting right.
Apple's on it. He's running.
He got out.
Just
That's
clear the lane
fine.
and go back. Clear the wave and go back.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
I don't think I missed anything the way he's trapping. Missing blue, missing blue, missing
They
blue.
might try to intercept. They're trying to intercept us.
Okay.
I'm pretty bad health.
Yeah, I'm here, I'm here.
Pretty low.
I see Yamato.
Blue's still missing.
I'm on the
Blue's still
Yamato right
missing,
now.
Blue's missing.
That was the one.
Yamato
that was
1.
dead.
Nice, nice.
Who's on us? Who's on us? Who's gonna kill
I'm on the
me?
Viscous, I'm on the Viscous.
He's low.
We can
Really
fight
low,
him.
half health.
She's freezing.
Failed.
I take the rope. I can intercept him maybe. He's still up top.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
He
cubed.
cubed. He cubed up top. Can you punch him off? Punch him off?
I
Oh,
did.
you punched him way off. I just wanted a light punch.
You asked for it.
I thought you were gonna light punch. That would have been sick.
Oh.
Light punch would have been right into my loving arms.
I'm rolling out green right now. Come on.
He's still
Make
here.
sure we get the wave. Don't lose the wave.
I can't.
I'm dead. Fuck.
Oh, that's actually tragic.
He's on.
Yeah,
He's still low.
it's all good.
Exquisite, isn't it?
I should have specified light punch,
Maybe.
and then he was guaranteed dead.
I missed a lot, but it's fine.
Yeah, Viscous got pretty rich from that. I also missed quite a bit from that. It's all good though.
I'm
They
right by
fucking are my fans.
Viscous
Find
is
the
on.
wall.
Good.
Always having a secret.
Viscous is hurt. I
I'm
with the
too
thing.
low.
I have to put the latch as well. He's really hurt, Viscous.
I'm too low.
I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know.
Holy fuck! I just got owned.
The old New York cutscene.
Scoops for that. Actually, that's really
That was a really good play,
Away
actually.
pretty much.
I let him get the one on me, which is kind of a problem.
And it does 1 bullet.
Yeah, I fucking. It was very close. Almost
Yeah,
lost her on
that's
the way
fine.
out.
He still loses hella minions from this stuff.
Yeah, I lost an entire wave.
I think Viscous might be winning
Welcome
already.
to my shop.
No, he's
Tell
not.
you
He's just
what,
sitting
I'll
back.
throw in a free kick.
He is half. They're both pretty close to having ults right now. Joe can you
I'm
too.
taking way too much.
Arcade, dodge it.
I don't miss.
There,
Yeah,
careful.
why does
healing right?
the wall bug
I'm too
rip?
low.
That's fine. I'm just poking. Viscous could ball in at any point. Keep that in mind.
I'm just. He's coming. He's coming.
By my range.
Infernus missing right now.
They're not.
Good game.
Mirage is missing. Mirage missing.
Is Infernus green? I don't think so.
Oh fuck! I couldn't see the punch.
Ivy's one behind us. Yeah, he's healing.
Can't see that
He's
minion.
going for it.
The mod is gonna come to you, Deathy.
Yeah, he's missing.
No.
He has ult.
They're breaking tower
I
now.
misplayed. I misplayed. Dude, how did that first card miss? How did that first card miss?
Right
No.
there.
That was a free kill. That was actually free. That's so tragic, dude. I just played that so bad.
Healing rating.
I swapped now.
On my left. Try.
Infernus missing. Watch out.
So is
If I
green.
burst, and then we can go for a kill.
Yamada's missing. Has ult. She's.
I think
still
Infernus
missing.
is
Yamada
struggling,
has
probably.
ult.
She's here, she's here.
Take my
They're behind the
I
sign
swap
near
here.
the shop. They're going into the. They went to their shop. They went to their shop.
I got Spirit Strike. I don't want to pick for a sec. Thank you.
I'm just camping over here.
Push blue. I want to go for something.
Infernus has reactive. He's gonna be really hard to gank.
But did it come in over to purple on me? I
Yeah.
have 2 in my lane.
You're gonna jump.
I'm heading over to you right now.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm at the tower.
Come to you,
I
Salty.
should be good. I should
Going
I can come
over
green,
for
maybe.
Yeah, I swapped though. I can look.
Does Yamato vault?
Okay, okay.
I'm
Yes.
playing green
Yes.
right now. Does Viscous have cube?
Yes, you should.
I see Viscous.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to kill these guys.
I
Actually.
do have ult. They're in.
damage.
They're in.
Yeah,
I'm probably
Viscous.
dead.
Send him.
Thank you.
Wasn't great.
Yeah, I don't think
We're
I can
fine,
do
actually.
shit. Infernus is here. Infernus is here. Infernus is running at
You
me.
just solo killed him. I didn't even get.
Ivy's on us.
Ivy's
Ivy's on
on
us.
here.
Ivy's on us.
Let's push for this tower. Let's push this tower.
Yeah, we get it.
There's still 4 in green. 3 in green still.
should do a little shopping.
They're gonna come yellow.
I swap.
Yeah, this is bad.
Fuck, he ducked.
I have to catch
Dead,
green
nice.
before yellow. I'm boosting.
We can potentially kill Infernus if I get a +1.
Wait, this guy's killed.
If Flash or Kelvin comes for Infernus, we can maybe kill him.
I'm speeding over. I'll be there in a second.
Back up.
Sounds good.
See ya. Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
He does have reactive, but we can still kill him.
You're so low.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm here. We're 3 here. We're 3 here.
Here now.
Coming.
Hunt him up.
Yep.
I think I'm good.
Nice. Big.
Catch green now. Yamato's here.
I'm coming green.
We need to keep this up.
Okay,
We should stay 2 people here for the tower, no? 2 people here for the tower, guys. We don't need to all leave.
I was just trying to push the Yamato out of our
I'm on the way.
Yeah.
I'm on the way. Wait, I'm coming blue.
Yeah, I need
Really
help.
fucking strong.
Infernus doesn't have ult either, so he's gonna come back, but no ult on Infernus.
No stake.
Yeah.
I'm shooting the Ivy. Ivy's half.
Infernus is here, no ult.
Also here.
He does have ults.
Got Tatum and Nictor. She can't really.
This isn't really that good for us, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they're all here.
One.
I'm not getting caught.
They've got 3 people here. 3 people on the left side right now. Are you dead, Boink?
I want to help him. I get found, I die.
Yeah, Boink's dead.
I'm gonna go back to purple.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to give up yellow here.
I have
20
Slang,
people and we're
so-
hurt. Fine.
I don't miss.
They're getting yellow tower here. Our saves just spawned, by the way. They might try to invade left side jungle. Let's try not to give them too much, yeah. I have ult again for Infernus. We have 4 people on the left side. Can we look?
For a little bit.
Can we look Infernus? We have 4 people here.
I can come.
Okay. He's gonna be out probably by now.
I didn't have boost anyway. I don't
It's all good. It's all good. I think he's probably out. Yeah, it's fine.
There could be
Oh,
either
there he
Nictor
is.
and Ivy replying to you right now. Purple.
And yellow.
Infernus. Oh, he's here now. He's in our jungle.
Come, Lash.
I am.
Way to start.
You guys catch him?
Ivy's here.
I don't see him.
Can't help you guys right now.
He's out.
There? Maybe running at me.
Could be dead. Actually,
Backing
no.
up.
I can come yellow.
There's 3 there.
There's 3 here.
I need to buy before pushing yellow tower. Oh, they can't. Just make
Half
sure they don't
blue.
see
I
our
can't
left
really
side
defend
jungle.
this. I can't defend the purple blue tower.
I can't really defend
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Without someone.
They're trying to.
You can defend green here. Can we move towards blue?
Infernus is
Half HP.
Yeah.
Ivy's half already as well. Or she's
I can move towards blue in a sec.
I can be towards
They're
blue.
gonna try to push the walker. We need. Okay,
Ivy's
I'll deal with
very
yellow.
low. On the bridge, she's flying out. She had to fly above mid.
Vendetta?
Winner.
still 2.
Buffs in 50. There's a Viscous here.
Hey, I'm just gonna come back.
Yeah,
That's what the Viscous is doing. Viscous cubed. Careful. Yamato as well. Ulting.
Back
You
up.
good?
It's fine.
Okay. I'm dealing with yellow. Buffs in 30. Yo, Infernus yellow. I can maybe catch him, but
Up here. We can't really see for this.
I'm dead. To our shop.
You're mine.
Infernus no ult.
I'm gonna get up there. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah,
I can go for
Chill
Giga.
down
Stay on the
right
buff. Stay on
now.
the buff. Stay on the buff.
I can't. They're looking at me right now.
Is they almost there?
I'm good. He has no ult. He's half.
Simon, I'm
He's
Simon,
actually
They're
Simon.
making ults on me on our side. I'm probably dead. Yeah, I'm dead.
I can't ult him or anything. He's out.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Buff
Sure.
up.
Yeah.
I got casting.
Try to
I'm
catch
near
me.
blue salty.
No, man.
Can we stay here? Can we stay here, Merriman, and push yellow? Is there no
I
way?
can come back, yeah.
Okay, we need to get some pressure on this tower. Okay.
March coast on me.
Okay, maybe look green.
Fuck.
I'm back now.
Okay, I'm gonna push yellow here. Infernus is gonna come back. He doesn't have ult.
Find this.
So maybe just on the left.
Simon him? Oh, he got out.
3
He's
here.
gonna lifesteal a bunch if he sets both of us on fire.
Yeah, I'm.
Coming blue.
He's
Auto
blue.
here.
It's on the bridge.
Yeah, Yamato's here
I'm
too.
dying to him.
Swing X,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to TP out here.
Swaps.
Oh, okay.
I swung extra again.
I'm dead. I should have parried. My
It's
bad.
not great anymore.
Just gooballing. I think I'm dead probably.
I just had a really bad start, honestly. That kill on the Infernus that I should have gone was just like
He's on
so
tower,
fucking lane losing for me. That was actually 100% on me. Ulti's fucking popping off today, though. Yeah, I'm defending yellow here. Oh, you got it.
Nice, good job.
Oh, yeah. We can kill
Fuck, you're
Infernus. We can kill
Thanos right
Infernus.
now.
I'm coming with ult.
Fuck him up.
Locking him down.
He already used reactive. No more.
Yeah. That's nice.
Nice, look. Good job.
Good job.
Maybe look green. Maybe look green.
Purple. I have slowing hex.
Power here died, right? Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you just go for him. Go for him. I'm gonna play left side map now.
Okay.
Giving no nothing.
Yeah.
Salty is very strong. We should try to play around him always right now.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Please. I'm playing left side, so I wanna look for this tower here. Okay.
Mirage drove me our tower. Purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a spot
Right here,
for
ready?
you.
Ryan help. Yeah, he's gonna go.
I slowing hexed him once.
Just focus on left
No
side.
Mirage.
Here.
No, just tornado.
Yeah, I'm coming left side. I don't have
You
ult
can
for
just
20
swap
though.
into you, okay?
Nice.
I'm gonna farm for 20 seconds on Wraith. I don't have ult. I need to farm.
I can jump Yamato once we're all done.
Yeah, he can die. He can die. He can die. He can die. Oh, never mind.
I got 2 on you.
No
Salty.
cube. No cube. Go. Go. They have no cube. Kill him.
I got 1. I'm good.
Like to.
Vindictus there.
Abby's flying.
Furnace is
over
gonna
with
keep pushing
under
yellow.
half, but she's gonna have a big shield.
I feel like we're gonna afford a fight there. Honestly.
I couldn't. I don't have anything. I'm useless in the fight.
Blue. Where are you?
I can kill maybe Infernus.
I'm
Vindictus
in
here.
this way.
We're losing Yellow Walker here. We're gonna lose Yellow Walker.
Speeding yellow. I'm speeding yellow. I'm speeding yellow.
Yeah, I'm probably dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. Infernus ulted.
Can you salty?
Oh yeah. I thought you meant his ult was over. I just walked right into it. Fuck.
Can we go on her? Can we go on this Vendetta?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I need help.
I just need to defend green. Just defend green. Just defend green. We're losing our
There's
walkers.
one
We
here?
need to be careful. Half health on the goo.
The Ivy was a really good timing there. I don't know what I need. Swift Striker. Full Shredder maybe.
I'm dying.
Extra health maybe.
I'm coming green.
This feels bad. I just had a really bad start. I have no impact on this game.
I have silence.
Oh, maybe. I'm slowing hex.
Infernus, go. Go. He's
Yeah,
silence.
he's slowing hex.
Swing us again. Just kill him.
Nice.
Nice job.
I'm behind the Yamato. Any more? No.
No. I can maybe try
Oh, she
and
saw
follow.
me.
Is she coming on you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dead. I didn't think she saw me. I was behind the pillar. Sorry.
I'm just gonna keep pushing the left side, I think. I can TP. Do we want to contest this? We can, right? Salty's really strong,
you
no?
push. If you can get the walker, that's pretty huge.
Yeah, focus on our objectives.
It's first turn. I'd rather have Walker.
Yeah.
I sounds
Push down. I feel like we can contest though.
I don't have the
We're not really
Okay, that's fine, it's fine.
We're not posturing for it.
Infernus is on me though.
3 on the left side.
We're not raw posture. Just kill.
Infernus is gonna kill me.
We're
Are
gonna
we able
take
to collapse
this
on
Yeah,
green?
I
We
can
can
do
collapse
it.
on green. We collapse on green
I'm dead.
before they get the
Infernus got
walker.
me.
Yeah.
Go green. Go green. They're gonna get it, but
Yeah,
Multi
Infernus is
behind
just
them,
1v1 me.
multi from
That's
behind.
on
They're
me.
flying out.
If Infernus can just 1v1 you, then it's really bad and you can't play the game. I'm getting out 1v1 by DMB, that's literally it. Reactive's nuts, yeah. Reactive's very good.
We're going to go for you, Salty. They're coming for you.
I think we needed several green and several yellow instead of just Defty. If we're gonna leave Burn.
If we're gonna give, yeah.
Yeah, I do agree.
Look, Viscous, silence. Silence again.
Care 2 blue.
I'm going yellow again.
I'll tear through their armor.
Killable?
Yeah, he's one. He dies.
Okay.
Nice. That's no goo ball as well. That's big.
Ivy's up here. Those other ways, I guess.
Yeah, buffs are up. I don't think I get. They just got the left buff. They're probably gonna come. We're down quite a bit, so we just need like a good fight to come back into it, though.
Yeah.
If we fight around like a really good Warden ult, or we get a good dome or a good initiation, we can definitely still win a fight.
Yep.
I kind of want to try to pick up Burn, but they're on it right now. I might be able to sneak it, but
Bodies on the left side.
yeah, we need to pick up this urn.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm heading over.
Infernus doesn't look like he's here. I'm just gonna pick up the urn.
Okay.
Infernus here.
We even
Look for Infernus.
I got it. Infernus is chasing hard.
We kill.
Where is he?
In lane.
Slowing Hex Infernus.
Under. Point hex after?
They're
Near the fire
coming
station?
from the, they're coming
Oh,
from
he's
being
so
jumped.
fucking
He's
far,
in the
bro.
secret. He's in the side.
He's out. He's out.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
We made it too obvious. I couldn't go for a swap there. I was nowhere near close enough.
Are we able to turn and help our Kelvin with the Mirage?
Yeah, maybe. This fight looks
Infernus
really
back on me,
fucking
Infernus
bad,
back on
though.
me.
I'm coming with you, the Infernus. Ulted him late.
Nice,
Nice.
good job.
We just push yellow, maybe? Make them come back.
There's
One
three
person grab
I'm
Burn.
cooldowns, I'm out.
Can you grab Burn, Goober, or no?
Yellow.
I think you have to solo it. We have to go back, but they're gonna take our base on mid boss.
I think someone should pick up Burn. I don't think they're gonna commit to this.
They're
yeah.
mid bossing, but I think we. I get mid boss either way now. Should we not get
Yeah,
this?
you get yellow though.
I'm dead.
Better to clear waves here.
I'm just dying for it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Is he weak at all?
No.
He's just gonna be able to
No,
escape
no.
anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't even shoot him. I just shot the walker.
Why'd you get me to lose on those 2 shots? What the fuck?
Fire. You want salty?
Yeah, honestly, this game's on me.
Stay hard.
The Infernus is gonna sprint to me right now. Please, team,
Oh, yeah?
please, team, start running to me. The Infernus might be running at me.
Purple. Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Infernus is running at him.
Tank
He's
man?
starting right at me.
Yep, I'm warden.
I'm boosting on him. I'm
in the lane,
committing
he's
to
in
this
the lane,
fucker.
yeah.
I'm not cutting around.
Coming.
He's
Oh,
out.
God, he's out. I can't get
Seems like he's out.
Text.
They're pushing green here. Nice.
Nice.
Only 3 of you.
She's in the secret.
Oh, Yamada's here
They're
too.
going to our base.
Mirage on me.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You dying, Debbie?
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead as fuck. There's Mirage and Ivy still here. My bad. Yeah, it's on me, honestly.
We got parkour.
Fuck me,
Fuck it.
bro. I have no money, so I can't.
The Miles
Mirage on our
coming
base,
now.
Mirage on our
coming
base.
with
Yeah, we know. It's only us here though.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
It's okay, I'm delaying 2 of them probably. Just wanna call this.
Okay, big delay, big
Parried
delay.
1. Parried 1.
Huge.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I'm up very soon, but I don't have ults.
Eat. I'm okay.
Oh shit, you're alive. Alright, we're chilling. I don't have ult for 20. I'm just gonna charge my cards, yeah. Alright, I have AoE ult now. We might have a chance of winning a fight.
Alright.
I do have.
Look for Infernus or Vindictive.
Yeah, I'm looking. I see Infernus. I can.
I'm ready.
I'm looking.
Okay. I think they're shooting me.
Furnace is right.
I'm back in 3, and I swap.
I got Infernus. I got fucking rescue beams.
I even didn't look at me.
1 in pit, Ivy. Oh no, I got it.
I needed a reset.
We're healing.
I'm probably dead.
Yeah, I don't have shit. I think it's GG. I don't have anything to fight this.
GG.
That's on me.
We're slamming.
Infernus.
I'm on Infernus. Go. I got rescue beam. I'm dead. Wait, I'm alive. Is that GG?
Alright, nice try.
Alright. That one was on me. I played really bad this game. I could have gotten a kill in my lane, but he lived with 1 health, and then he had reactive barrier at that point, and then it was over.
Yeah, it's okay. I played like shit too. That's fine.
Warm up for a reason.
Yeah, but warm up for a reason. It is what it is.
It's okay.
That's our worst Paradox game in 3 months. GG.
Fire. I don't know.
Right. I got outplayed by DMB. I got some training range to do.
Nah,
I didn't let Leffa play the game. He
true.
8 deaths for all me.
You shit on him, bro. That was
True.
sick.
In a matchup that's Mirage favorite
If
too.
you play in tourney like you've been playing scrims, bro, it's over.
Sure, you popped off.
The last 2 games, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take full credit for that with our lane practice the game before. That's all it's all on me.
I'd say going into the official, the one thing that we can take from these warm-ups into that is just we need to be more clinical with decision making as a team. Like, there was a lot of like umming and ahhing about what decisions to make, or not really, like Salty wanting to push the Guardian and Defi saying I'm gonna chill because I don't have my ult. Like, there's a way to make both of those things work, but it sort of felt like people didn't realize what actual play was happening. I think Salty wanted more people to be with him, and I guess Defi just assumed that people weren't gonna go and fight for it. I don't know.
No, that's not at all. I have no problem with the call Salty made at all. I'm just letting him know I will not be there. That's all. I'm just like, I can't fight. That's all. That's it. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what call's being made. Like, if I don't think it's a good call, I'll counter call. But that's just me being like, hey, I need to farm right now. Like, because I don't have ult. I'm not a character at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that's like the right call. It's just that, like the reason why I made that call.
Well, other people need to go 100%, unless like if and then if 3 people are like, hey, I can't fight because XYZ, then it's like, okay, you know, then we cancel.
How many people did we have fighting? Because a lot of us died under their guardian, right? Well, not a lot of us, a couple of us.
I asked for a lot of resources trying to kill Infernus. I think a lot of the time we did get the kill and it was fine.
Yeah, you came late.
Yeah, that was kind of on me. I should have done better in the lane for sure. I was too far behind in the lane. That was on me.
It is what it is.
Would you say refreshers on how would you say refreshers on Viscid Ball? Refreshers.
If we're calling to not play for Urn, we need to group towards other walkers instead of just leaving one person to do it.
Yeah. One person is just like they just have to deal with one person. They only sent DMB, and then it's like since I had a bad start and DMB was stronger than me, then he can just kind of 1v1 me.
Yeah.
He just had like 4k up on me, so there's no way I win that 1v1, and he has reactive barrier, so I just like can't kill him in his ult, and he can just set me on fire, and then I lose the 1v1.
Reactive barrier's fire.
I think also if you're split pushing, there needs to be more presence from the rest of the team elsewhere on the other side of the map, right? If we're just sort of looking in mid, not really pushing anything, and you try and split push, multiple people can just deal with you, and there's not going to be that much help for you.
2 people is 1/3.
I mean, the instances where we
if you get a kill and you're able to get objective off it,
we
it's not a
can't
lot.
not take this fight that's happening. One of us has to go back, but we're trying to just also fight this.
I have an important question to ask. 1 second. How many people bought monster rounds?
Me.
I did.
I don't need it.
Doesn't need it.
Problem.
I actually doesn't need it.
I
don't
really
think it's that mandatory.
I don't need it.
Really not.
I think we're overestimating monster rounds a little bit. I think it depends on the character.
For taking the building. It's not for hitting the creep. It's for getting those.
Taking buildings is so easy in the first place, though.
Say on Paradox, right? Am I going to be shooting buildings or am I going to be roaming around the map?
I guess that's true, but it's like when you're roaming, if you're in that lane and it's like, okay, time to push.
I think there's significantly higher value 500s in the gun slot than monster rounds.
I guess. I just feel like that we need to make sure we're actually taking towers in the early game instead of just getting kills. Like,
I think.
If we.
I don't think the problem is monster rounds. I think the problem is people running away.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of the time we will have 2 or 3 people in a lane, and then for some reason we just like I think we're like too afraid, like too afraid of like I'm just like, why are we running away? Like with 3 people, we did a gank, we got a kill. Let's stay here and like at least force them to react to us pushing this tower at the minimum, right? A lot of the time we're just like, oh, they're gonna react, so we just preemptively leave and like we don't get any damage on the towers. But I will say overall definitely improvement. I mean, last time we played Hydronation, the laning stage we were like down like 30k, so
we're not just getting Meki checked right now.
Yeah, our laning was great, I feel like. I think except that second game for whatever reason.
Second game I fucked up the lane. The one lane was on me.
Me and
we had a good
we had an amazing
went so bad.
Man, we played that lane like fucking goats. That was great.
My solo lane went really bad, and that's on me. So that's second game. First game solo lane was fine. Second game solo lane didn't go great.
I think the only issue with our with the solo lane in the second, or duo lane in the second game, is that we didn't take our towers, and that's like really becoming a problem where we leave the mid towers alive and like get.
I don't think I should try to gank Infernus on Lash.
Yeah, we can
until I get tier 2 in Slam, because I have no way of interrupting run.
Yeah.
Obviously it depends. If I have
like
ult,
200 damage on it, but he's just fucking gone. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, 100%. The first gank was a little bit early. You asked me if he was gankable. I said yes, but like, on Lash that early, you're not really gonna do much.
I shouldn't have done that now. No.
Obviously, if you're able to just get damage and then leave right away, and then it's fine. But
that's what I did, but they had 2 meet on the rotate, and then because both went together,
that ended up being
traded
like
out a kill, which was nice, but we lost a bunch of we lost so much farm.
Yeah, 100%. That was kind of a weird.
That was definitely very weird.
Yeah.
I think that's the kind of situation you almost never run into. So it's like, what should we be doing here?
Yeah. I just came to like the engage because I was like, I'm not gonna let you die on the rotate. I think it was the right call, but
yeah, it was just like.
I think ideally, as soon as the Yamato died, we fucking booked it back to the lanes and started.
There was also the weird interaction, but there was also like a weird mechanical interaction with the heavy punch.
With the punch, yeah.
Yeah, where Visca's got a free escape. Yeah, that did. I just wanted to gently slide. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That was also one of those things. It's like, how often are you in that situation?
Yeah, that's true.
How often am I going to call for things like that? Like, so, yeah.
On the hunt. Decay out. Fleetfoot utilizing quite a bit of item power here.
They're gonna have a screen drop.
Swap is still up.
Wait, what?
Lands a swap.
Oh yeah, I didn't get a screenshot. I went to the deadlock fight night. I can get the match ID.
Very low in turn, 200 HP. The table's getting turned.
Buff Enjoyers, King of EU, maybe? Up 4K, 9 minutes, still winnable.
Potentially. But it's game 3 right now, so I don't know about Kings, but maybe.
If you win, you're the king.
Alright, here's the match ID. I'll get the screenshot.
Nothing that's can't be shaken off there by Mikhail S.
Oh, I will.
Falling back on the lash.
Okay.
So right now, 2 towers are down for.
Yeah, this game I just didn't have enough impact. That one's on me. My bad, fam.
Buff Enjoyers is just the one.
Hey, it's okay.
My bad.
And then we show off our big, golden, glistening muscle in the official. All right. Stay hard.
Definitely more positives to take than negatives.
Yeah. I think Salty. I think you just maybe pop Super Saiyan a bit too early. No, you kind of fried that game. That's what's so doesn't run out, man.
I had to say I wasn't even trying.
Oh, trying, bro. He wasn't even trying.
I'll let Lefa know.
Yo, thanks for the prime Altius 40.
Stay hard. That's what happens. You just stay hard. It comes natural. Ultra instinct.
Yeah. I'll let him know in stream later. I'll go to his chat. I wonder how I feel about that.
Just tell him I wasn't even trying. That would piss him off. Don't do that.
I saw Lefa and Ronald arguing in the high MMR chat. That was cool.
Why?
Oh, in the high MMR replays one?
Yeah.
I haven't looked in there.
What happened there?
I don't remember. I think Ronald was just like saying that like Lefa doesn't have fun or whatever, and then Lefa was saying Ronald just stream snipes Vegas all day, and then I think Ronald said like you know that Ronald's chat just tells him when he's in Vegas's game that he doesn't actually like stream snipe, but it's just his chat tells him what Vegas says or whatever. And then he was like, I guess you wouldn't know what that's like, Lefa, because my chat actually likes me.
Damn.
And then I don't know. And then I think Lefa said something like that the NA is filled with one tricks who don't want to improve. Or something. I don't know, dude.
He's spitting. He's spitting with that one.
So no, he is, bro. Even I had to stop being a one trick, man. Fuck. Look what happened.
Yeah.
I have to play other characters. It's fucked up.
So I don't even know. Yeah.
I'm an Abrams one trick. Sorry.
Abrams one trick. Sorry, not sorry.
That's probably what we'll call me.
Look, no, low key. We get because we get second pick. Low key, I think not only do we remove Ido's pocket, but we also remove Calx Abrams because no way they don't first pick Yamato, or else Ido's gonna run our picks, right?
They're gonna first pick Yamato or Paradox.
Yeah. And I
they
mean,
might
honestly,
think we don't pick Yamato. I mean, I
can
can pick Yamato. I don't have scrim practice on it. I've played pubs on it yesterday, but I don't know. I'm not super practiced on it or anything.
I think they know that Ido's Yamato's the second best pick, and they don't want to put on Paradox though. So I don't think they'll pick Paradox. That's my guess.
The other thing that they could see though, well, I don't want to talk too much about drafts on stream.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Type it. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, they're totally gonna read. They're lurking.
The thing is, regardless whether they hear what we're talking about the draft or not, it's not gonna change anything. They're just gonna know what we're gonna do. I feel like the draft isn't something you can strategize around based on anime.
Oh, wait, the 7 with the heavy punch. Oh my god, this is a fucking skirmish. Oh my god, and wait, Zergy just popped off. Actually, Zergy actually just popped off. I don't know if you guys are watching this.
I'm watching. Zergy?
Hey, you don't want to be a dick. Shouldn't you be headshotting? But yeah, I probably fucked up.
I love you and your little orb.
It's just that simple. Probably fucked up, yeah. Don't worry, you're not being a dick. It's all good. You're right. You're almost certainly right, bitch Brady.
We can grab this mid boss off of that. Will that actually be the reality? We just have to see. The Rejuvenator, though, coming on down. Zanya looking for a key puddle punch. I don't know if they have anyone around to really deal with this. Not gonna be the case. Buff Enjoyers get the Rejuvenator, and Pajwai Escambria, Dan, find themselves in a hole.
Yeah, this is devastating. You know, all of those buffed up creeps that will be making their way down these lanes. That will give Buff Enjoyers a lot of extra map control. It's going to force Pajwai Escambria to have to defend all of those lanes, which means that they're likely to be fairly split up. That allows Buff Enjoyers to really pick whatever fights they want, and they can farm up the rest of the map behind it. So this is just more advantages that they can stack up in soul difference, and also again,
he said he was right, and then you called him a bitch. Not my fault. His name is Bish Brady.
So with that said, it's just a case of what is the best.
Yeah, we've our like post laning stage movements definitely need work. A lot of that was on me that game though specifically. Like that game, I just played like shit, to be honest. Like it is what it is.
Put out a warning sign for Hardeki and the Warden. Well, now it's full-blown concern. 10K with most of buff enjoyers being 14, 13K thereabouts. You start getting to the realm of, okay, how effective are you going to be? But
and it's so nice hearing ZP's
respect for you owning up. Hey, thank you. I'm never gonna say like if I played like shit, I played like shit. It's all good, you know. Happens, man. My Wraith is still, you know, my Wraith is still a work in progress. I mean, it's gotten a lot better, but like, you know,
all I gotta say is every time I've had ZP and Avast duo cast in my Overwatch games,
alright, Avast the goat. The goat. Okay.
Never lost.
Alright, I'm DMing Avastra right now.
Bring him back.
He needs to cast this game.
Back on the casting. Let's go. Casting couch. Not like that though.
It's not like that. Fuck.
No,
Tornado hit?
Yeah, he's literally like at the edge. Like,
That's the most chill streamer. Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Zergie's so good at 7. He's so good at 7.
Zergie's just so fucking good.
Yeah, I feel like
he's the lowest ego of any streamer I've watched. Is that good? Is that a good thing? I feel like some ego is good, you know?
He's the best at being extremely active and extremely farmed at the same time.
Yeah.
He finds like the balance incredibly well.
Yeah, there's just something about this guy.
Yeah, he's so fucking smart, bro. Glaze him, I don't care.
He also talks the most for like educational shit.
You prefer the solo carry-ish lane as opposed to dual lanes? Probably like less pocket. I don't know if I have a preference. I think on our team I'm one of the better solo laners, so I think it's good for me to be in a solo lane. But yeah, we need more higher IQ streamers in the team. Hell yeah. Zergie's great. Zergie's a great influence in the EU scene, and he's a great streamer for Deadlock. We love Zergie. I love Zergie. Love Chasm. I mean, there's a decent amount of great streamers, I think. And I mean, like,
is there to Obi Kim and Piggy that big a difference? Because I feel like the second they swap this guy out, they start performing really, really good. Or am I tripping?
I just don't go overboard with my ego. Nice.
I don't know.
Good. Zanya's great. Yeah, I've never watched Zanya stream, so I wouldn't know.
Mechanically stronger player. Yeah. Maybe he has a bit more like MOBA experience as well.
I don't know. It's hard for me to judge people's like worth on stream, but
yeah,
Piggy is like so toxic in pub games or like ranked or whatever.
Oh, really?
Well, it just feels like that. It feels like he's always complaining. Like I've seen him play Vindicta, like miss all his abilities, and then he says, "My team." So like,
he's a very holier than thou attitude.
He's an NA streamer at heart, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's like that in scrims or not. I assume not, but that could be part of the reason.
That really makes the difference.
If he is like that.
Yeah, it's always hard to say. It's always hard to say.
Yeah, I think people's stream personas are always more toxic than they are in scrims.
Really?
So our viewer streamers or viewers see first. Yeah, that's true.
I think so. Yes.
I don't.
Streaming is like a show. It's supposed to be
I
entertaining.
was saying I've never seen Desi lose lane on Barrage. Yeah, true. That doesn't really happen.
It gets like aggravating more than it's entertaining now. I feel like I'd rather be jolly.
Yeah. If you're around that all the time, it's like unhealthy.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, Metro has the formula down perfectly. He's kind of the goat about that. He has the perfect rage entertaining formula. It works. It gets so many hate watchers.
Yeah, but it feels that it's more that the audience laughing at him than with him, you know?
Yeah, but it works.
I mean, I guess it works to an extent. Yeah.
A great question.
Yeah. No, he knows what he's doing when it comes to that. He's been doing this shit for 6. He's been rage baiting for 6 years, bro. He's been rage baiting 6-7 years.
Been rage baiting since before you were born.
Yep.
I mean, it's not an unrecoverable.
I was
actually crazy.
I was 11 years old when we started rage baiting.
That's crazy.
You've lost a lot of ground, a lot of map control. Most of
and keeps the Overwatch TMZ subreddit just going for 10 years now.
These players have to find value.
That subreddit was some heat back in like 2018, 2019.
But after
yeah, because everybody was a sexual predator. It wasn't necessarily heat.
I don't think I was aware Reddit. I don't think I was aware Reddit existed, bro.
Going to be farming their side of the map.
I don't think I was even aware Reddit existed at that point in my life.
Ganks if your buff enjoys from this position. Setups,
yeah, I was playing on my little PS4, playing some Overwatch.
So
That's fire.
Gathering of the buff enjoys players.
PS4 Overwatch, holy.
Yeah, got that shit for Christmas.
The goal there is you go through the veil.
Got Overwatch with the PS4.
Get a little bit ahead, drop a carbine.
The disc. Actually, so peak.
Is what Taz is hoping for. And truthfully, a Paradox pick is one of the few things that they could get for a clean pick off to maybe set the dominoes in motion to have a good team fight, because if they fight a clean 6v6 right now, Dan, they're not going to win. They're going to lose off stat check alone, barring the most ridiculous of misplays from Buff and George.
Dude, what is this spectator bug? Look at.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
He's a little fucked
Ryan,
you're looking at. Looking at.
Goober plays on
Dude,
control.
no, it's like a whole upper
Plays from Zero Stream, plays on a flag wall. It's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
One of the things I think of is
Oh,
pocket
and he's
spikes is one way.
Nice, nice. Well done.
Gonna bring back some
Fire.
laning, sliding tech.
Sticking his nose up at the opponent. He's not even looking at them when fighting them. That's
No, whenever you're playing a gun
how much of an
character,
asshole he is.
I love sliding as much as possible in fights as a gun character.
Hardeki, you talk about the feast or famine nature of a warden, and Hardeki is well behind in the
Hold on,
farm.
Zach, I'm gonna send you.
Yeah, he's not playing. Ryan doesn't play. He just like he helps with setting up scrims. He helps with coaching that kind of stuff. But yeah, he doesn't play on our team.
Can't farm for another 30 seconds, but he also
And no lash of scoliosis. Very true.
It's really bad to worse. Sunset getting picked off. Buff enjoyers. I mean, it's just clean, concise map control right now, Dan. And I think they immediately send mid boss here. They're not going to wait.
Yeah, it's all going down by the mid boss. Buff enjoyers.
It's already dead.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think you guys are ready for my 105 ping warden.
All right.
Or Mirage. Looking
Oh,
free
shit,
and
I'm having
17
computer issues.
Mirage over the last 2 days.
I'm having computer issues.
We're
I'm
using a
using
Mirage
Ryan.
is crazy work, not gonna lie.
he's going to try to stop it though.
Character's like 3 ranked wins in my opinion.
Obviously, is
PC.
Yeah, in
Zanya's able to get out.
in
Second PC admin.
in levels where there is macro that you can split push,
Is
it would
Zanya
work.
out? They're actually making it a question. That is how much
I think the problem is I'm not very good at spinning the plates of just constantly hitting the opponent whilst like farming to get the full stacks of like Jin's mark.
plunking them.
So I'm just not
Honestly, just takes
not
case
efficient as just being. Yeah, but like even then, I just don't feel like I'm using the scarabs as much as I can be. I think it's just an element of like you kind of have to get used to all of the
Paradox.
things that
He
you're
played
juggling with him.
Paradox earlier. Did he
Use
not?
one on the enemy, then 3 on the fucking minions around you. You heal a shit ton, get max HP, and then win the trade for free. It's really unfair.
There's not a lot of resistance that's gonna happen. The extra flex slot is gained.
Yeah, I've seen Zanya streaming Viscous, and I get a bit concerned watching it. It's okay though.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, toxic.
Yeah, but you would.
Toxic behavior.
I don't know. I think this game.
When's
Any
the
of us
next
is
free
player
period? I
toxic.
want a 2,000 word essay on why you don't like it.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
Tomorrow.
There's just some items he builds. I don't even like, not even the gameplay. But when I talk to the streamers, there's some items he builds that piss me off. I forgot which ones, but just I know because it gave me a guttural feeling of dread just looking at it.
Seems unfair, but
Remember that Walt Whitman quote? Be curious, not judgmental.
Look, I think when it comes to building Viscous, I'm gonna be judgmental as much as I want. I feel like
That's what
there's a
fuels you.
yeah, there's some items that if you build it on the character, I think you should be disallowed from playing it. Let me see if I can like. Let's see.
Now the damage onto the patron is in. Buff enjoyers.
Like, I think I saw someone buy a restorative shot and land, and it's like quit the game. I quit the game just looking at it.
Buff enjoyers. Just a little bit more
Like
onto the
temporarily.
patron required.
Buff
It's going
enjoyers OP.
down.
Yep.
And meet the new
Fuck
king
yeah,
of
Buff
Europe,
enjoyers back,
same
baby.
as the first king
Yeah.
of Europe.
Left foot typing in the
Buff
Discord. Left foot
enjoyers,
types in the
they
Discord.
are back.
Who do I
Once
DM if a
again,
bug
Dan,
is allowed or
on
not?
top
Similar to
of it.
HMC, but seems unintended. Uh-oh.
They are back.
What are Hydra
Which bug?
Nation holding? I don't know. He didn't say. He's holding, withholding the information.
Is he talking about the
Crazy
zipline
stuff.
thing?
Because
Because I did it to him 4 times in a row.
Went into it.
What, the zipline dash off?
Yeah, I literally did.
That's not a bug.
Yeah.
Everyone
That's
does that on
Obviously,
every
that's obviously not a bug. So it's definitely not
Yeah,
that.
everyone does that.
Everyone
I
does
mean, it
that
might
in
be a
every
bug.
game.
It might be a bug, but it's
I
like been
cannot
left in
believe
the
you guys
game.
do that. I thought you were honorable gamers.
Dude, I did that 4
Bro.
times in a row and I got 4 kills.
I'm
on
like
it.
widely known as a bug abuser. What do you mean we're honorable?
Yeah, what
Cannot
the fuck?
believe this. That's
It's
crazy.
feature abusing, feature
Nate
abusing.
Nate called me a bug abusing loser in a ranked game, so
Well, look, we got
I'm like,
a
"Leave."
bug abuser on our team. We're shameless. We don't give a fuck. We're bug abusing.
Yeah,
I don't care.
TF2 boomers with the 17-year-old fire.
Sure.
Whoa.
Makes sense.
TF2 boomers +1.
no, the having a zoomer on our team's a bug. It's just
Oh yeah, true, abusing the bug.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why we
feature.
abuse the bug.
I'm using fast reaction time to get farm in lane for once. Look at that.
Bug abuser, you know, once a bug abuser, always a bug abuser. What can you do? Abusing bugs.
My reaction to that felt slow. What did you just say?
I mean, Ryan, if it makes you feel better, then watch you for like 3 years. So shit.
You just showed left of that bug. All right, what's the bug, Michael? Let's hear it. What's the bug? You gotta give us the bug too. You gotta give us the bug too.
I was watching when I was playing Valorant beta. Not beta, but I was playing Valorant. I don't think you made videos in beta.
On the Mirage, just the mobility that able to deal
it's always weird when people say that to you. Because you did say, I've been watching you for 3 years, and I'm like, well, fuck, I need better curtains then.
They're losing out somewhere else. You can get something on an extremity.
It was the bug, Michael.
He was a big fan of your Borderlands 3, you know, videos. Some heat.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
Why even fucking play Borderlands 2 with me? Well, all gone without me.
Unlucky.
To be fair, I'm like level 5. I haven't played since.
Never played Borderlands. Tragic.
Once you got to like midnight, I was like, yeah, it's probably actually a good move to not play with me because I'm not going to be around.
About. I think you and Mirrorman are in pretty opposite schedules, as if I had to guess. Or it used to be you and Salty, but Salty changed his sleep schedule recently, so.
Also, it's the first time playing Krieg, and I was like, oh no, this is not fun.
It's okay. I think it's better in solo. I think it relies too much on kill things. So if you don't get a kill because your teammate steals it, then it's shit, you know?
Well, it's more the idea of anarchy as well. Like, just the whole, you do more damage, but you're less accurate. And it's like, I want to be accurate.
Oh, I don't skill that unless
I hate when games make you less accurate. It pisses me off.
Yeah, there's a character in that game where your accuracy is like 0 and your bullets bounce everywhere, so you just hold mouse one down.
Oh, that sounds fire, actually. That's like a bit different, though. I feel like that's it's a difference between like, losing a bit of accuracy. It's a difference between losing a bit of accuracy and just being a wildly inaccurate.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, like playing Holiday, I can't play her gun because her gun just misses sometimes.
You gotta publish your melee build for the masses, aka me.
Oh my god. Dude, every time you cough, it scares me.
Yeah, I'm trying to mute it in time.
Literally die. He's literally dying.
No, don't never mute it. It's a good bit.
I'll bet.
Wait,
it's a good bit.
It brings
so
adrenaline
of the content, and that's it.
And canceling
I'm
infinite
still
haze
working on the
slip.
build order
Wait,
for that. I'll publish it when I'm ready.
I'm being made aware of the haze bug. And canceling infinite haze flip. Crouch, roll, let go of crouch, spam roll. Wait,
what?
Crouch, roll. Oh, what the fuck just? Oh.
They show you the bug?
One sec, my epic pen started.
Oh my god, fucking flashbang on stream.
I got flashbanged myself.
Let me see the, wait, so what's the bug? What's the bug?
I'm turning in your stream. Show it.
I'm watching. Wrong glitch. That guy said. Obelisk key.
Oh.
Obelisk guy.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. So we got frog. So we got frog haze fire.
That's easy. Oh, what the hell?
It's more like a rabbit.
And how do you do that?
Wait, let that
you
in
crouch.
The fucking match.
Okay,
let
so
that in. Let
you
that
crouch. You crouch. You slide. You let go of crouch, and then you spam. No, sorry. You crouch.
What happens if you ult?
Dash forward, and then. Oh wait, yeah, that's a good question.
All right, one more time.
Oh, you can obviously, but.
What's
crouch,
like
dash, let go of crouch, and then you can spam dash.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
So slide, let go of crouch, you can spam dash.
So you crouch, you don't slide. You crouch, dash, and then you just let go of crouch, and then you dash before you dash over.
What the fuck? Yeah, why does that only work on her?
It works on GT2 apparently.
Wait, you can just shoot while doing this, for the record.
Wait, that works on GT?
Oh wait, yeah, you can just shoot.
Oh, your dolphin diving.
Yeah,
everyone.
There's no way that this is
I can't believe Lefa would need to ask if this is allowed or not.
I see the question is doing this in my I'm reporting forfeit win.
I feel like he wants to do it.
Wait, it doesn't use stamina either, which is the funny part. Also, like on top of that, you can shoot while doing it, which is just fire.
That's funny as fuck. I love that.
And also, if you time it right, you can just like do somersaults constantly. It's like pretty easy on your fingers.
So this is actually the bug they was talking about. This is actually crazy.
This is fire.
No way this is
Why can't we do a 1v1 instead of a Mo 1v1? Have this
Rolling haze on
two
everyone.
bouncing hazes.
Someone take a screenshot of my stream and someone take a screenshot of my stream while I'm doing this, so I can post that in the Fight Night Discord.
This is so fire.
I mean, just click your
Just
stream.
allow it. It's great.
Clip it.
This is why North America doesn't play haze.
Yeah, we're respectful gamers.
Yeah, we're not bug abusers like the Europeans. So.
JK, I'm gonna use the Ivy bug.
Yeah, yeah, dude. There's
I'm
a
using the Ivy bug.
There's a new one. There's a new one. It's a similar tech, Boink.
Oh, wait, did someone take my tech and expand it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That sounds familiar. Was it?
Okay.
Did his name start with a D?
So, I think it's yellow on Amber's side. There's like a big barber pole thing with like smoke coming out. If you get on top of that and you do the stone form thing and you spam shift and you go across the map.
Why is the chat in that Discord just turning so toxic? I don't understand.
No. Vegas is joking. He's chilling.
Probably.
That's what everybody says.
Buying 0-day bugs is crazy. That's definitely a joke.
I think Vegas is serious. We should take him seriously, guys. He's being mean.
True. Being mean. Ban him.
Being mean on the internet. Fuck this guy.
Time to buy some tools
On the internet? Makes me mad, bro.
I'm angry.
I mean, who the fuck is the Geist in this clip?
I don't know.
Whoever it is, they need their hands, like, checked. Make sure they're okay.
Such a funny bug, man.
Oh, they fixed the Ivy thing. Fuck.
What Ivy
Oh,
thing?
they fixed that Ivy thing. They didn't fix my
on the
Ivy thing.
pole. Yeah, your thing. Yeah, probably isn't patched.
No, it's not. I just did it.
Oh, okay. Okay, Blake.
Okay.
I mean, it's easy to do.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know how they would patch it. I assume that it's very easy to patch. They just don't care about it.
Show Grey
Because no
Talon
one's
Dolphin?
abusing it.
Alright, I'll show the Grey Talon. My bad, guys.
Yeah, I think I just need to abuse this for a day so it gets patched
there we
in a
go.
day. I think, because anything I abuse gets patched in the week.
Your FOV gets more fucked on Grey Talon, I feel.
Wait, that's the thing. That's the same thing that happens with Dynamo with the fucking. Oh, you can't melee cancel anymore, can you? Hold on.
No, you can't.
You can do it with Fleetfoot.
I love that the camera's very like, I must go, my people need me, as they slowly move away.
The faster you do it, the further the camera goes. By the way, the faster you do it, the further the camera goes. Like, I'm completely off right now. I'm just like spamming shit right now.
Look at him
I'm
go.
out. Oh fuck! I'm getting hit by the tower. I'm going back. All the way back.
Wait, oh no, they fix it.
Like a Quentin Tarantino film, that.
What do you mean by that?
It's cinematic.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know where you're going with it, multiple directions. Can you go backward? That's a good question.
ZP answered, yeah, that level of bug you linked me is definitely not a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Why are we even asking about this one?
Yeah,
this one's obviously like insane.
Bro, that's just my new movement.
You want to see ABAM? It doesn't work on ABAM. I think it only works on these two characters, allegedly.
I
Does it
will
work
be
on
running
ABAM?
this in pubs later until it's patched.
Can you see if it works on ABAM?
How
No,
can
it doesn't
I
work on ABAM.
optimize this? Hold up.
Wait, it kind of worked on ABAM. No. Wait, if I go fast stamina, I think no.
What about Gooman? Hold up.
Does it cost stamina to do this?
No, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't work on Gooman.
Doesn't work on ABAM. Can you
I
leave
think
the
your model has
entire
to be small
frame
enough.
if
I
you
think
go
that's why.
backwards?
I'm gonna try Vindicta.
Just the
I don't
small
know,
characters.
Oh no, it's
I'll
a specific type of roll. Okay, it has to be a specific type of roll, I think.
Yeah, like a somersault forward.
Somersault and
Okay,
Mirage.
so
Wait,
that's
Dynamo?
somersault.
Dynamo would be.
Okay, what about Yamato? What about
Oh,
Yamato?
fuck.
Doesn't lash to it.
What does GT do it?
Yeah, Lash does a somersault.
See ya.
Okay, wait.
Just imagine GT going.
Yeah,
See ya. I'm off the frame.
Yamato does it once, but only once.
I love that this is our warm-up.
We already had our own. What do you mean?
Yeah, we just had our
That's
warm-up.
true. Yeah, but just like beforehand. Just imagine it. We beat Llama Lords. Said like, oh, what did they say before the scrim? Like, what strategies did they reveal? And it's just, it's just
Dolphin. Mr. Dolphin.
Yeah, we're playing Frog Haze and Dolphin GT.
No dash and mouse wheel here.
See ya. I'm off the scene.
It's not even that fast either. It's actually so slow.
I am coming back into the scene. After a long shopping, here we can see the wild Grey Talon. This is habitat.
Feels like some.
The wild Grey Talon is foraging for some
whenever
food.
we take a fight, and they just slowly.
Oh, that's funny.
Run into the shop.
What's the input? So you crouch. Then while you're crouched, you roll forward, and then you roll again.
Check on my stream for a second. Someone told me to try something fun.
Alright.
Oh no.
Tell me when you're watching.
Yeah, 1 second, I'm tuning in.
Okay.
No, I'm tuned in.
Fuck, it didn't work. Wait.
Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to do it on a mouse wheel.
Oh, that would, yeah, that would be funny.
Works. I think this doesn't work on mouse wheel. That sucks.
Oh, maybe it doesn't.
Oh fuck! I haven't exposed this bug yet. Shit, I had to. Okay, I need to expose a bug on Shiv. There's a Shiv bug. There's a Shiv bug.
It's a Shiv bug.
And
I
wanted to expose it a while ago, so it got patched. But there's a way you can just cancel the dash entirely, but the hitbox still goes out.
Deathy, go Paradox.
Wait, does it work on Paradox?
So you have to bind scroll wheel to both dash, and you have to bind it to cancel ability as well. And if you do that, I don't know. Someone else to discover. This is not me. I don't know why it works.
No,
interesting.
Why?
Interesting.
Here,
I was
cancel
stuck in
ability.
place.
Wait. Look. I haven't done this. I don't
think it works on Paradox actually.
Okay, wait. It's like. Let me see if I can do it. I wonder if it got patched.
I can do it.
Oh wait, no, I saw it.
I gotta.
See how you like gives you a chance to cancel there?
You're not doing it though.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing. Okay, I need to. Okay, let me take the video of it. Let me grab the video of it that my friend sent me, and I'm gonna show you how dumb
This is forbidden tech.
It's forbidden Shiv tech. Yeah, it's evil Shiv tech of doom, bro.
No, this is the forbidden tech.
As if it needed any more.
This kid's just finding every fucking bug. Like what?
Fire, no?
Right, Captain Shot. I got a ping.
Yeah, he.
Oh,
Okay,
fellas,
wait.
I have something to show.
Okay, look at my screen. Look at my screen.
Oh, sorry, I was too busy looking at bugs. All right, we got the draft link. Boom.
Oh my God, Mirror Man.
Okay, I was right. Okay. That does.
I have fast stamina on. I have.
Oh, you'd get banned for being the spin bot.
Wait, where am I?
Spinbot Paradox.
Lobby code. All right, 1 sec. Let me just join the lobby.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. Okay, I wasn't wrong then.
All right, here's the lobby code, everybody. Boom, just like that.
All right, Heat. This is it. Lock in.
Launch Kovacs.
All right.
Gain Kovacs.
All right, draft is live. Draft is not live, but I'm readying up.
Oh,
wait, what the fuck? The EU people are still here.
Awkward. Awkward.
Someone kicked Zergy. Fuck.
All right, draft is live.
Live.
You just kick Zergy like that?
Yes, he's in my spot.
Are they banned?
Yep.
Fastest ban in the West.
Rebound pocket. Boom. Who'd have thought?
Fat blonde over there.
Boom, boom, boom. Yamato first pick.
Yamato,
wow.
you know what to do.
Well, I just got asked for when you fight night. Like we're not.
We
gonna
have
win
57
fight night,
seconds. Okay, this is Abrams +1, right?
Yes.
Okay, what's our +1 that we
Abrams
want?
plus Paradox, surely.
Paradox or Dynamo.
Okay.
It's probably Paradox.
I'm gonna use all of our time here because we might as well discuss.
If we don't get Dynamo, we can play other stuff. If we don't get Paradox, it's two players that like have to.
I agree. It just depends if
That's
you want to
true.
steal Dynamo from them or not. That's the biggest part.
I think picking Paradox. If we don't pick Paradox, they're
Paradox.
gonna pick it 100%.
I think it's
So,
Paradox.
I think
yeah.
Abrams Paradox, 100%.
Yeah. But what are they gonna pick after
it-
Abrams Paradox? They're probably gonna go
Dynamo plus
they're gonna go like Dynamo
Dynamo
Mirage or
plus
something,
Warden.
surely, right?
No, maybe or
I think they're gonna go Dynamo
If they
Mirage.
go Mirage, you go Warden. No, or am I no,
Yeah.
No, we go
we
Wraith.
do.
Yeah, no, we go Wraith.
yeah.
So
No, I
they-
think we
they
go Warden.
Dynamo-
No,
Warden
because
over Wraith,
otherwise we're kind of locked into Mo and Krill.
He has a
really?
Geist.
I'm Geist. And I just have a new build that's really fucking strong on it.
Okay. If you're confident on the Geist, I just feel like your Geist is way worse than your Warden. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Damn, toxic. Fucked up.
It's not toxic.
Well, he's played 50 games of Warden and like 2 games of Geist.
Yeah, like consistently top damage on Warden.
I'm just asking Tank Man.
I mean, I think it's Paradox. You're asking for the third pick, so
yeah, I think.
Yeah, I know.
For now, we got Paradox and
I was just using our time. I was just using our time.
Yeah, I know.
Smartly,
that's fair.
like a Dota
That's
drafter.
okay.
And I pick Wraith. Dynamo.
Yeah, I
okay.
So we
I
take
pick
Mirage,
Mirage.
then, right? We take Mirage 100%.
Yeah. Or yeah, sure. Yeah.
I think Mirage is important.
1000%.
Yeah. Boss already.
I'll win my lane.
Do you want to grab?
They pick Warden. I guess it's probably Geist for you then. Unless we pick another hero for me, we could pick Lash and put you on the Mirage. But I'd like to be on the Mirage here.
Yeah.
Possible.
What are our thoughts? Well, I'm gonna wait till they pick. What are their thoughts? Our thoughts on Kelvin?
I feel like Kelvin's a good pick here. I don't think we need to pick the other characters
It's either
yet.
Kelvin or Ivy. Both are.
They're thinking about Warden, but they definitely want Kelvin. I know for a fact they want Kelvin.
If they don't take it, then we should take it now.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
I guess we just steal whichever Kelvin or Warden they don't get, basically.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, yeah.
I'm kind of lacking on spirit damage, though, I feel like.
I think that'll all fix itself. Because, like, if we get Geist and, like, what are we picking for Merriman? Is it Lash as well?
Probably
they could pick Lash too. I don't think they're going to pick Lash, right? Because the only person that picks Lash on their team is Ido, and Ido's on Yamato, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll pick Kelvin here. I'll pick Kelvin, and worst case scenario, we can always put Merriman on Kelvin or something.
Yeah.
Infernus, okay.
Infernus, okay.
It's a Mo last from them, right?
Probably Mo for young Cal.
What if we
Well,
take
Cal
Mo?
could be on Warden, I would have said.
That's Lord and
No, that's Lord and M. Do we just... I mean, low-key, would taking Mo be that bad?
Maybe not. We do have kind of a problem of damage.
We do lack damage.
We would lack damage. But
and
like,
Lash is our last pick, so
Cal could just get disabled entirely.
Yeah, but I don't think that really matters.
Is Talon that bad? No, Talon.
I could do gun Mo.
Talon would be pretty good, but like
I think I'm scared of Yamato.
We could also grab the Geist.
We could go Geist. I don't mind Geist here.
All right.
I think Geist just gives us a lot of that, like, punch.
All right, they pick Mo. Yeah.
Mo and crew. Okie dokie.
All right, looks good.
It's a shame to not to have the Ivy, but I think this is like a good draft considering.
Yeah,
lanes, solo Mirage, solo Abrams.
All right,
and then...
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't start yet. I'll be right back. Someone don't be ready.
Do you want to do Kelvin Geist just to heal the Geist? With
Geist can be good. I mean, you double nade too. Kelvin Geist seems pretty good, and Paradox Lash is fine too.
Kelvin Geist is important.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom as well.
That's crucial.
Yeah, I need to go to the restroom.
All right. Any ideas on how you guys want to counter the Dynamo? Does anyone want to buy a curse early, or are we just going to try and snowball and hope it doesn't matter?
It's gonna be kind of hard to answer because, like, personally, like, I already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to just like either go even or win my lane.
Yeah, I just meant like items. I'm not talking like anything about playing around it, you know, because you go alt or you max alt early anyway, so that's already like one thing for it. That's just the only thing I worry about is like the carpet initiation.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I would say is like a curse would be the only thing if someone wanted to buy it early, which I don't think we necessarily need. Depending how late the game goes, I could try going like unstoppable and doming it. But it's going to be relatively late.
All right, I'm back.
I'm trying to think of like answers to like the magic carpet or just like Dynamo in general.
Are there answers to it?
Besides curse, until he gets unstoppable, you can buy unstoppable yourself.
I mean, even just silence, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
But no, he usually.
I'm going silence cliff anyways because I'm going paradox.
The thing about his build is that he goes carpet as his first 62, which delays his like refresher. Unstoppable and refresher.
Yeah.
So like there's a bigger window to counter the black hole because he doesn't go unstoppable as early. but he has a bigger chance of getting a bigger black hole with like the invis carpet. So it's just like how do we want to itemize against it? It might not even come into play until later in the game. If like maybe we stomp or they stomp, whichever one, it might not actually matter. But
I will play my part, and in doing so,
definitely stream delay. Actually, everybody stream delay.
I'm not sure.
I need a stream delay right now. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I gotta do a minute stream delay. I forgot.
Yep.
All right, rebooting stream.
Tankman.
Yeah. I gotta do it on another platform.
All right. 60 seconds, right?